closes out the Sprint Cup season in Homestead as the chase to the Sprint Cup championship comes to an end. After another win in the desert, Jimmy Johnson and the 48 team look to take home their third straight title and tie Cale Yarborough as the only driver to accomplish such a feat. But Carl Edwards is still alive, and with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Jeff Gordon, they'll try to spoil the celebration in the Sunshine State. Another action-packed season of NASCAR Hotpass comes to an end. Whose championship dreams will become reality? Get the fireworks ready. The action starts right now on NASCAR Hotpass, only on DirecTV.
Welcome to sunny Florida. It is the final race of the 2008 season. Race number 10 of the chase, the Ford 400.
Welcome to Homestead.
Homestead Miami Speedway, the site of the championship race. Two drivers come in with a chance, Carl Edwards and Jimmy Johnson, both striving to reach this goal and hold that trophy up at the end of the day. The NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship will be determined today. You're riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. on channel 796 in high definition. NASCAR Hot Pass exclusively on DirecTV. A gorgeous day in Homestead, Florida. A week ago, it was, well, a little different. We were in the desert, and amazingly enough, the weather was beautiful at one point in time, but then not so good. We started the race in the 5th spot. Dale Jr. had that Amp Energy Chevrolet running well, but the rain came, and we had a rain delay. Amazingly enough, in the desert, yes, a rain delay. They covered the cars up. Then, after the rain passed through, Dale Jr. began to pass the cars in front of him. 3-wide situation. He's able to make the pass on 2 cars going through turns 1 and 2. Moving up was definitely the theme, a close call getting by that 29 of Kevin Harvick, but he does it. Again, starting in the 5th spot, finished this race up in the 6th spot. It's the 16th top 10 finish of the 2008 season. The lake on the backstretch here at Homestead, and home at last. The final race, the 36th race of the 2008 season. Homestead, not a lot of great finishes at this racetrack, but we're going to try to change that today. His best finish of 13th back in 2000. He has led 93 laps at this race. As always, we like to listen in and hear from our driver on a regular basis. And this week, again, before he climbed in the car, Phil Parsons was able to talk to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale Jr., we made it the last one of the year. What stands out from 2008 for you?
Well, you know, obviously the few races we won and the good finishes we had. I think the one thing that stands out, I mean, just working with the Hendrick folks and being a part of that team and getting to know everybody a little bit at a time, and just understanding the theories and mottos and how they do business and how they go about doing work. It's been a great experience for me, and it's really hopefully I feel like made me a better race car driver and a better person. But just getting to know my guys and looking forward to working with them for a long time. You know, just building on relationships and trust, and looking forward to coming to the racetrack and working with them.
I know this is, you've had a long time association with Chevrolet. First year with Hendrick, but how about Chevrolet winning the Manufacturers Championship this year again?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome for those guys, and it's really important time for all the U.S. automakers right now. Congress will be deciding next week on what type of funding, if any, to assist U.S. automakers in the global economy. And all the fans of this sport really need to get in touch with their representatives and try to voice their opinion and their support for that, because we need these manufacturers, you know, involved in the sport. It's a big part of what makes our sport work. The fans are the main part of it, but really the manufacturer support goes a long, long way for all these race teams. So it's a very important week next week for not only Chevrolet but all the U.S. automakers.
Had a big announcement this week that the testing will be banned for the entire 2009 season. I read a quote where you said you're going to have the best January you've had in a long time.
Yeah, we found the off season. It was just covered up by a bunch of stuff, but I'm actually really excited about that. I think it's great for the sport. I think it really will add a new dimension to the sport and make it pretty interesting to see really how do guys show up on the weekend. And it'll make you really have to work hard during the week with your sims and your 7-posts and whatnot. Those machines that we bought that are sort of still trying to find their purpose are really going to become important. And so I'm really excited about that. I think it's good for the sport. It's going to save a lot of the teams a lot of money. Some of the 3- and 4-car teams will save anywhere from $4 to $5 million a year.
We want to thank you from everybody here at DirecTV Hotpass and all our viewers. You've given so much of your time for us to be able to eavesdrop on you and follow you this whole season as well as last season. We really appreciate it.
Well, it's been a pleasure really to work with you, Phil, and all the people at Hotpass. It's been a lot of fun. It's an interesting program, and I think it adds something to the race experience for the fans. And hopefully they've had a lot of fun riding with us this year, and we really enjoyed it.
It looked like yesterday in practice you had a pretty darn good race car too.
Well, the cars are very challenging to drive, so you have to really rely on what kind of times you're running. And I think we were doing okay there. We got a poor qualifying effort, but we feel like we're a lot better than that, and it'll be pretty fun. It's the last race, so we're hopefully we can run well and run all the laps and get a good experience in, because it's going to be a long time before we get behind the wheel and competition, and we're going to miss it.
Have a good time out there.
All right, thanks.
And so again, coming to Homestead Miami Speedway, a lot of trophies will be on the line. We've got the race trophy, the championship trophy that will be handed out at the end of this race. And again, during the season, we've had a few guest announcers brought in, and one of those was Brad Keselowski, but he's in the race this week, so he can't join us in the booth. Phil Parsons talked to him before introductions.
Brad Keselowski, first of all, great job yesterday in the nationwide race, finishing third, and for the season, 2 wins, 3rd place in points.
Yeah, what a great year in the nationwide car with the Navy Chevrolet, but looking forward to today with the GoDaddy.com Chevrolet, and Homestead had a great debut in Texas, and hopefully we can carry that over here to Homestead.
It was a terrific top 20 finish at Texas. How was the car in practice yesterday?
Not very good, but we've got some great teammates to fall back on, so hopefully we can take some of their setups and apply them to ours and go up there and run with Jimmy and Jeff and Dale. And Dale's ran really good here, and hopefully we'll follow him to the front.
We know that you have a full season plan next year in the 88 JR Motorsports nationwide car. How about your Cup plans? Have they been solidified?
Yeah, we're planning on running a partial schedule. We just haven't really got the exact races figured out, but looking forward to that, and looking forward to today and learning this Cup car and hopefully getting a chance in the future to run full time.
We really enjoy when you sit in with Rick in the booth there and talk about junior running, but we much rather watch you on the racetrack. So we appreciate what you did for us, and we're going to be keeping an eye on you today.
Thank you. Sounds great. I'll have to come in the booth a couple times next year when I'm not racing.
All right, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
So both drivers spending a little time with Phil Parsons before they get strapped into their race cars, and a great crowd on hand to see the final race of the 2008 season. While Dale Jr. straps into his race car, we'll take a quick break and be right back to set the lineup and let everyone catch their breath before the final race of the year.
Did you know every Sunday a football fan goes without watching their favorite player?
According to a recent study by DirecTV, over 50 million fans live away from their team.
It's a condition known as displaced fan syndrome, or DFS.
I first contracted DFS when Peyton moved to Indianapolis, then again when Eli went to New York.
Thankfully, DirecTV has a cure.
The push for the playoffs is on. Follow your team no matter where you live. NFL Sunday Ticket only from DirecTV.
Help fight DFS.
Make the call.
The NBA season is here. You can get all the action and excitement with NBA League Pass. This is your complete season pass for only $189 or just 4 payments of $47.25 each. See the top stars and your favorite teams wherever you live on channel 751 through 768. Order now and get the best games, countless moments, and lasting memories. Get NBA League Pass from DirecTV now for just $189 or 4 payments of $47.25 each. To order, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or visit DirecTV.com. BC.
Who will win the race and who will win the championship today at Homestead Miami Speedway? Let's go back trackside. Phil Parsons got our crew chief.
We do, and we normally talk to you up on the pit box, but we're going to switch it up a little bit, talk to you on the grid. Looked like a pretty good car yesterday.
Yeah, Dale Jr. was real happy with it. And, the biggest thing here is track position. We had a bad draw qualifying, but car's been driving real well all week. So just had to get us some track position somehow. But, he's been pretty pleased with the car, and that's a good thing.
Dale Jr. said that this is a very challenging racetrack to drive this car on. Is it challenging for you as well, trying to get the optimal setup?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a totally different racetrack than anything we've ever run, and typically you can't get the tight in the center out, and when you do, you're just freeing up the center and off. So it's a balancing act, but I think we've come down here with something that's pretty close to very drivable and tunable. So we're just looking forward to it. We want to make sure we're in the top 10 of points here when we leave here tonight. Hopefully, we can be as high as 7. So we'll just see what happens.
We told Dale Jr. a few moments ago when we talked to him, we really appreciate the time that you guys give us and letting us eavesdrop and follow you guys all this year as well as last year. On behalf of DirecTV and all our viewers, thanks, man.
Oh, we appreciate it. I mean, them fans is what makes this sport so great, and and good or bad or indifferent, it's good to have the fans' opinion and be able to see what our life is like and what we go through each and every Sunday. It's not always not a bed of roses, but when we do have the good times, we're glad for them to be there. And we're just going to try to use this as a building year, and next year, hopefully, you guys are back, and we come out stronger than we did this year, and maybe we're sitting here in Jimmy's shoes next year.
Sounds good. We'll be here with you, hopefully.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Tony Jr. Now let's go down and get this thing started. Trackside for the command.
Race fans, are you ready? The time is now. It's time for the most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command for today's Ford 400, the great-grandson of Henry Ford and member of the Ford Motor Company Board of Directors, Edsel B. Ford II.
On behalf of Ford Motor Company employees and Ford retailers across our country, gentlemen, start your engines.
Turn up one.
Music to a race driver's ear as well as a race fan. The engines are fired. Let's take a look at our championship standings and everyone giving the congratulations handshake to Rick Hendrick and the fun times that I'm sure they will have at the end of this race. Only 2 drivers remain in the hunt for the title, and Jimmy Johnson with an impressive lead, 141 points in front of Carl Edwards. Now there's also another race that's taking place, not only for the trophy today, but a race to stay in the top 10 in the championship standings, because they will be introduced and on the stage when we go to New York for the awards banquet that is in December.
You have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Jimmy, I know you're getting ready for 400 miles here, but could you take a second and reflect back on this year and let us know, is this pretty much what you expected to happen as you made your move, or are you more pleased with everything than you imagined?
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I'm more pleased with. I'm really happy with the people that I'm working with, really happy with the structure of all the teams and how the whole company works. I'm really pleased with just being in that environment, and I feel well prepared every weekend due to all the people back at Hendrick and all the work that they do to get these cars the way they are when they show up to the racetrack. So it's a great feeling. That's better than I thought it would be, if that's even possible. But we'd like to run better in the last half of the season and during the chase, obviously. but I can't complain about the type of race cars I show up to the racetrack with, and that's all you can ask for as a race car driver.
Okay, let's turn to today. Did practice give you an indication that you have a car capable of winning this race today?
Well, a couple of people told me we were pretty good. The cars, you know, even when they're driving great and you're running out front, there's still a bit of a struggle to drive, but lap time-wise, we look pretty good, so I like this racetrack, believe it or not, even though I ain't got a top here, but we've been looking forward to getting here.
Okay, Junior, thanks for talking with us today and all season long. Have a great race now. Andy's going to talk with your crew chief, Tony Urey Jr.
Cool.
And here's how they're going to line up. As we've just heard the conversation between Dale Jarrett, working for ABC today, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Carl Edwards in 795. He is racing for a championship, the only one that mathematically has a shot at Jimmy Johnson. Both of them are Hotpass hot shots today, 795 and 798. We'll book in the channels today. Dale Earnhardt Jr. right here on 796. And Jeff Gordon, four-time series champion, on channel 797. And again, at the end of today's race, no matter if it's Carl Edwards or Jimmy Johnson, you will be able to listen in to the extended coverage of the championship celebration that will take place with whichever driver finds his way onto the stage to grab that trophy, the NASCAR Sprint Cup. The starting grid rolling across on the left side of your screen today. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will start 22nd, so he's got his work cut out for him, getting to the front of the field. But here is a racetrack that you can pass on. It has multiple grooves because it has progressive banking. And Homestead Miami Speedway, one of those mile-and-a-half racetracks that enables people to work down on the bottom if they like to. It's 18 degrees down on the bottom, and it progresses all the way up to 20 degrees up closer to the wall. And so that's one of those situations where this racetrack will see the cars running maybe at the bottom in one of the turns or on one side of the racetrack, and then maybe running up against the wall on the other side of the racetrack. So a great racetrack. Here's your race analysis for the Ford 400. 267 laps, 401.5 miles that they will be racing today. 45 miles per hour is the pit road speed. Our pit window, anywhere between 50 and 55 laps. A gorgeous day here in South Florida. Sunny skies and 69 degrees. Quite a bit cooler than the 2 days of practice that the Sprint Cups drivers had coming into this day.
You know, Rick, we talk about a beautiful sunshiny day. That sun is going to become an issue getting in turn number one. Remember a couple of races ago that Dale Jr.'s guys took the windshield out of that car and put a lot of vinyl on the inside of the windshield to block that sun. They've done the same thing with this car today. You can see over to the right of your screen
they want you to go to the
how low that's down.
The other caution car there. Let me double check.
To try to block that sun. So sun will definitely be an issue at some point getting down in turn number one here at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Yeah, I'm 22nd. I just wanted to high five some people.
And what a great attitude it seems like.
When you get out here, you go head up to the outside there.
Dale Jr. talking with TJ Majors there. The voices you're going to hear, Tony Urey Jr., TJ Majors, our spotter up on the spotter stand, as well as Dale Earnhardt Jr. Kind of a little bit of a jump in his step, it almost sounds like, when Dale Jr. said, I just want to high-five some guys. That's why I was running down on that inside line. NASCAR said, why don't you move that 88 up to the outside line.
Get caught up there. Get your good pit road reading right here.
45 miles per hour is pit road speed. Let's find out what that is on the tack.
.42.
4,200 RPM for the 45 mile per hours.
Dale Jr., you got a copy, Dale?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Tony Jr. and all the crew for a good year. We'll just have a good race here today and cinch it up and come back next year and really put a spanking on them boys. Simple.
Pretty inspirational words from the boss there, Rick Hendrick, letting him know, done a pretty good job this year. We know what the goal should be for next year. He's going to be...
Rick kind of beat me to it, but I just wanted to tell everybody thanks for all year. Have this experience and to be able to do this every weekend. And it's awesome to be with such a good team. Got so many good guys, building all these great relationships with you guys, and makes me look forward to next year and the next year and the next year and however long I can stick around. So I just we worked hard all year, and I appreciate it, and I'm gonna keep working hard for you guys. I know you guys are gonna keep working hard, but it's been fun, and I almost wished it. I know in 2 weeks I'll be wishing we were going back to the racetrack. So let's get all we can today, because this is the last one for a while.
Jimmy Johnson, our teammate. How can he clinch the championship?
Tom, what's your max there?
If he finishes 36th or better, he's got it. It's his. Remember, only 43 cars start a race. 37th or better, if he leads a lap, that gets him the 5 bonus points. And he can finish 39th or better if he leads the most laps, and he will win the 2008 Sprint Cup Championship.
We'll just use access roads on both ends there. I know that deal is a weird thing on the backstretch there, but do it good last time, we'll be fine there. Second best for the one last time. Everybody's breaking up real bad here.
You know, Rick, you talked about Jimmy Johnson and what he's trying to accomplish and what it's going to take for him to accomplish that. What an incredible career this young man has had. He's 7 years in this series running full-time. He has 40 wins, and he's trying to become the second driver in history to win 3 championships back-to-back. I mean, he is certainly a Hall of Fame driver, and he's got a lot of good years left. And certainly, as far as us being with Hendrick Motorsports here in Dale Jr., we certainly wish him well, and he's about to make history today.
Yeah, and you talk about those wins. I mean, that 7-year span.
Going green this time. Green this time. Engine fan on, please. Have a good time. We'll run the bottom, run the top, wherever you need to, and we'll know where we need to be on the bottom at the end there. Simple. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun. Let's just finish it off here on a good note. Make sure we get in the top 10 points for everybody, and try to help our teammates out as much as we can. Just have a good day here. Simple. All right, man. We are coming to the green here. We are coming to the green.
This is it.
Make sure everything's right there. Check about everything. Going green this time. Bye. That is Vickers in the 84. Got me in the 83.
The start of the final race of the 2008
All right,
season.
Man. Pace cars in. Nice those shifts here. I'll call the green. All right. Get ready. Get ready. Green, green, green. All clear in front of you here. All clear in front of you. Still lined up inside. That's the 09 at your bumper. Still one inside there, the 09. One inside the 09 there. Clear the 09. All clear. All clear. Everything is clear in front of you. Looking inside there. Inside at your bumper there, the 09. Clear. All clear. Clear.
Down at the bottom of the racetrack in 3 and 4, right on that white line. Right behind us is that 16 of Greg Biffle. What a
Clear
successful...
by one over the 16 car. Clear by one over the 16.
What a successful career Greg Biffle has had at this racetrack. The only driver to win 3 races here.
So clear by one. Clear by one over the 9.
on the bottom of the racetrack through 3 and 4.
There you go. Good job. Clear by 3. Clear by 3.
Look at the inside of that 78 of Joe Nemechek.
78 car, clear up behind him if he hits you. Still clear by 2, clear by 2. Still clear by 2 over the 16 there. Side by side your mirror, the 11's on the bottom, clear by 3.
Those points are as they run on the racetrack. Again, Carl Edwards is running second right now. Jimmy Johnson 26, so you see the point differential between those two drivers. We'll keep you updated on that championship race all race long, and we'll also keep you updated as to what's going on up front and wherever Dale Jr. is, which we're expecting to be up front because we know he's got a pretty decent race car. And so we will see how well.
Clear by 3 over the 11, he runs the bottom, gets down into the corner real good there, clear by 3.
See how well Dale Jr. can make his way up toward the front. Denny Hamlin, a very strong race car in practice this weekend.
There you go, real good corner there, good job.
Take a look at that 48.
There, enter door there, he's in the 48 right behind him there, still inside there, enter bumper, enter door there, 48 trying to go with him.
Dale Jr. now on the outside here, running through 1 and 2. You see 1 and 2 is completely in the shade now as the sun is moving a little bit further off to the west. Dale Jr. with a pretty good run on that 48. See if he stays on his back bumper. He's been going to the bottom of the racetrack through 3 and 4. This time he's going to stay up a little bit higher, run closer to the wall. Again, the sun will be on turns 3 and 4 predominantly this, well, first half of the race until it actually sets. And then it'll be in his eyes as he's ducking into turn number 1. But then the shade comes over the entire racing surface here in turns 1 and 2. So that will make for a different handling situation for all these race cars.
There you go. Fine tuning here. You'll drive right away from these guys. These guys will come back to you.
I think Dale Jr., when he heard TJ tell him that the 48 was behind the 11, you saw him back off to let Jimmy get by. Remember Tony Jr. saying we wanted to do what we could do to help our teammates today, and that's certainly being the most prominent teammate, the guy going for that championship.
Battle for the lead up front. You see in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Matt Kenseth.
Outside the 09. Clear behind him. All clear by 3.
Matt trying to hold off that 99 of Carl Edwards. Again, Carl Edwards, the only one mathematically with a chance at winning the championship other than Jimmy Johnson. So those two will continue to battle all race long.
16 there. You got to hold behind him if you want it. The 07 is 5 behind him.
Jr. still silent on the radio. All 9 of these laps that we have run. Running different lines. Started out toward the bottom of the racetrack. Now has moved up a little closer to the wall.
I'll tell you, when the bottom of the racetrack, Rick, gets slick, and the guys are going to be searching for grip.
3 of the 07 runs the bottom.
That's when Dale Jr.'s car is really going to be good compared to the competition.
Again, Dale Jr. starting in the 22nd spot today. Amazingly enough, Matt Kenseth racing extremely hard against Carl Edwards right now, as those two have separated themselves by quite a stretch. They have about a 2-second lead over third place Kevin Harvick, but still they battle up front. Carl Edwards needs to lead the most laps. He needs to at least lead a lap to get 5 bonus points to get a little bit closer to Jimmy Johnson. try to do everything he can to win this championship. But again, those two have pulled away, but it's still Carl Edwards trailing Matt Kenseth. We run about 11 seconds behind Matt Kenseth right now in the 25th spot.
You know, Rick, it's amazing that Matt Kenseth didn't pull over to let Carl lead a lap and then pull back in front of him. I think Carl looks like he's going to take the opportunity to do it anyway on his own.
Carl Edwards always strong here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Anytime you're on a 1.5 mile racetrack, you've got to throw Carl Edwards' name in the hat as far as a driver that could win. And again, right now, he is chasing after Matt Kenseth for that lead. So Dale Jr. starting 20 seconds, drop back to 25th, but we are really early at the start of this race. We'll be back with more of the Ford 400 right after this.
Even update your Facebook status right from the palm of your hand. At Sprint, we want everyone to experience all of the incredible things a 3G phone can do on a big 3G network. The wireless revolution continues. Come join us.
Introducing the Samsung Rant. For $49.99, it's the fully loaded 3G phone for everyone. Only from Sprint, only on the Now Network.
A race car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy-focused control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Wow, we got Allstate safe driving bonus checks.
I'm thinking spa.
I'm thinking sponsorship opportunity.
Anything else? I said, can I get you ladies anything else?
I think we're satisfied.
Introducing the Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check. Earn it by driving safe for 6 months. Spend it however you want. Are you in good hands?
NASCAR fans, get this exclusive offer featuring hat, tee, and collector's pin commemorating your driver's place in the 2008 NASCAR Chase for the Sprint Cup for just $45. To order, call 1-877-841-RACE or log on to NASCAR.com/2008Chase.
The countdown has begun. ABC Monday, there's only one place you should be. It's down to the final four. Lance Bass, Warren Sack, Cody Lindley, Brooke Burke.
That is why you are the last woman standing.
But only 3 will survive, and this is their last chance to make it to the finals.
Nobody wants to win this competition more than me. Nobody.
ABC's Dancing with the Stars live Monday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Welcome back to Homestead Miami Speedway. We're about as far south as you could go in Florida. Until you start getting some of the islands down there in the Key West area.
In the center, and it's real loose off.
Nice. Might be like driving a boat right now. Real tight in the center, Dale Jr. just said. See that sun wreaking a little havoc there on the right side. Carl Edwards has taken over the lead. Well, took over the lead, got 5 bonus points, but now it's Matt Kenseth back out in front. Those two are battling up front, Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards. To keep an eye on that, Tony Rizzuti is going to help us out. Tony, what's going on up front of this field?
Well, Rick, it's really interesting watching the 99 and the 17 battle out on the racetrack. Last week at Phoenix, Carl Edwards was very frustrated with the way that Jamie McMurray drove him, but not so much today with Matt Kenseth. Very quiet on the radio. In fact, when he took the lead about 4 laps ago, Carl radioed, do you want me to stay here or let him back by? You would think that the Roush Racing team plan would be to keep Carl up front and to lead as many laps as he can, but apparently they're both showing some teamwork here this afternoon, both trying to lead laps.
Very good, thank you, Tony Rizzuti. And he'll be...
Lead laps any good, Tony Jr. Throw at the bottom here.
He'll be keeping track.
34, 39. Before we were running like 34 plants. We need to stay at the top if we can.
There you heard it. If he can stay up high, that's a little bit better.
Clear by 15 there. Whatever you got to do here, do it all.
Our hot pass, hot shots, and where they run. Carl Edwards is leading once again. Jimmy Johnson runs 18th. We're in the 26th spot. Jeff Gordon back there in 31st. But again, early on in this 267 lap race, we're only on lap 21. And you can see already how difficult it is coming down this front stretch and heading into turn number 1. That sun, until it goes behind the suites, the skyboxes, and the grandstands, it's going to be right in the eyes of all the drivers.
Yeah, and I think that situation will get worse as the sun comes down until it goes behind the racetrack in the grandstand.
So Junior heads up to the high side of the racetrack here through 3 and 4. You see the grandstands come back into view, and then that sun glaring off of our camera. Again, our camera's on top of the race car. It's not actually inside. This is not a view through the windshield. That's a view from on top of the race car. You'll see how the shadows obviously are going long across turns 1 and 2. Good run here. He's got on Greg Biffle. We'll see if looks like he's opted to stay just behind him. But coming out of turn number 2, I tell you what, Dale Jr. has really been quick.
Yeah, I really believe these guys are going to start backing up through Dale Jr. He's going to have that high line working here. And especially these guys running the bottom will be coming back to him.
There, Greg Biffle moved to the inside, knowing that Junior was quick. Let's see if he stays down there, as Junior will get a heck of a run off of turn number 2. Should be able to slingshot right by that 16.
You see the momentum there. The 16 is obviously going the short way around the racetrack, but Dale Jr. keeps that momentum up the top and really has a run on him coming up off the corner. Greg Biffle realizes that, and he's going to move over and give him room because he knew he had that momentum.
Dale Jr. hugging the outside line here right up against the wall, and he will now make that pass complete on Greg Biffle. Next, he'll set his sights on the 07 of Clint Boyer. Couple cars right there within reach as he comes out of turn number 4. And so Biffle again with a good run on the bottom of the racetrack, gets back by. We'll see if we can keep that momentum up. Now we've got a few more cars to deal with up in the line that we are running. So Junior moves down toward the bottom. Stick with us, lower left corner of the screen. We'll be right back with more.
Go in migration, driven by primal instinct to help people save hundreds of dollars on their car insurance.
Hey, do you see that guy over there? He's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Gotta be kidding me.
Oh. What a clever creature.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Jimmy? Casey? Dale? Yeah, man. Let's rock.
When you're Hendrick Motorsports, every race is a battle. And every win comes with Q Motor Oil technology. And there's a Q horsepower specially designed to help maximize the power
in your car.
Unleash all your horses.
Are you gonna go for it?
This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
No, crazy is not connecting your new flat screen to DirecTV and missing out on your favorite channels in HD.
Get the most TV for your money. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
I'm comfortable with new looks. I'm comfortable with Wrangler.
Wrangler Jeans Company. With new fits and new styles. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
Hang in there, buddy. You gotta stay on him.
You're taking the lead. In the front.
Just as racing technology has changed throughout the years,
broadcast technology is changing too.
getting ready for the racing season means getting ready for the switch to digital TV.
The switch will happen this February 17th. If you already have a digital TV, cable, satellite, or converter box, you won't be affected by this change.
But if you, a friend, a family member are still using rabbit ears, it's time to get that TV a tune-up.
Call 1-888-CALL-FCC for more information.
Make sure you call today so your TV won't be running on empty.
Welcome back to NASCAR Hot Pass exclusively on DirecTV. Men in uniform joining us here at the racetrack today. You see some of those gentlemen standing up there with Rick Hendrick on the pit box as we watch Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the number 88 make his way around this mile-and-a-half racetrack here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Junior's dropped back into the 28th spot. Still fighting a loose condition getting in, a tight condition in the center, and then wrecking coming off of the turn is the way he described it to Tony Eury Jr. just moments ago. And so Dale Earnhardt Jr. hoping for that first caution or that first break when he's going to be able to get in on pit road and have Tony Eury Jr. and the crew do some work on this race car to make it just a bit better. Tony Eury Jr. talked about running the high line around this racetrack. Go ahead and stay up there up against the wall. That's the best place for this car at this time. So they'll continue to work on it until they get it exactly where Dale Jr. likes it. At least that's what they're going to try all race long. 267 laps, 32 of those is what we're on right now. Again, out front, it's Carl Edwards fighting for a championship. Kevin Harvick's been able to get by the 17 of Matt Kenseth. He runs second. Kenseth is third. David Rudiman, after starting on the pole, has dropped back to fourth. And then David Reagan rounding out our top five. Again, it's an interactive channel. We want to make sure that if you've got questions or comments, fire them at us. hotpass@directtv.com. Send those emails in to us. Include your name and hometown. We'd love to recognize you if you do send us in a question or a comment. We appreciate you joining us all season long right here on Channel 796 following Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's been a great season. We found victory lane in Michigan, as well as some impressive finishes at the beginning of the season. Working our way by the 22 of Dave Blaney. Dave's had some pretty good runs getting by us on the bottom of the racetrack. You see the lap times.
All clear, good job.
Third quickest lap time on lap 33. That was a lap ago. So Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car coming around, and a few of those other cars in front of him starting to fall off, just as you had mentioned, Phil.
I'll tell you, he really found something, Rick, because he was running about 34.60 in a 34.60 range. And then, bam, he ran a little bit, ran that 20. He just ran a 35 right there. The fastest car in the racetrack right now looks to be about a 34.20. That's Jamie McMurray. So the car is definitely coming around to Dale Jr. now.
And again, the comment from driver back to crew chief earlier was loose getting in, tight in the center, and almost wrecking loose coming off of the turn. So Junior trying to get that under control. Shoots out of turn number 4. You see the point differential between Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards in the upper left corner of your screen. We'll keep you abreast of that situation all race long. As that championship title will be handed out at the end of this race for championship weekend. Oh, right up against the wall. Very close call. Just in front of us. Looks to be Joe Nemechek in that 78 that almost brushed the wall, running that high line just in front of us. Cleared the 22 of Blaney, and now continuing to try to get by that 78 of Joe Nemechek. Now we duck down to the bottom of the racetrack. Let's see how Dale Jr. does down here next to the white line.
Still outside there, still there, clear.
Yeah, Dale Jr. got really slowed down by Nemechek. We saw Nemechek running to the top of the racetrack. it probably slowed us down at least a half a second from what Dale Jr. had been running.
Upper left corner, look how close Nemechek comes, almost rubbing that wall. So a very close call coming out of turn number 4 for Nemechek. We're able to get by him now, and it looks like smooth sailing.
Good job there. You worked hard for that. Good job.
TJ Majors letting him know. Nice work. Right up against the wall is Dale Jr. now. He'll set his sights on that 38 of Gilliland. Continuing to run very quick laps on the high side of the racetrack. So Dale Jr. makes his way back toward the front now, running 26 here at Homestead. We'll be right back.
Walt Disney Pictures presents the ultimate 3D experience.
Bolt! 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 Huge fan. Love it. Love you.
More laughs. More excitement.
There's a guard. I'll snap his neck.
And more heart.
She's your person, Bolt, and you are her dog.
Than any other comedy this year.
Oh, snap.
John Travolta, Miley Cyrus.
All of my training has prepared me for this moment. Die!
Bolt, rated PG. See it in 3D Friday.
There's a craftsman in all of us.
Hey, have you heard about Eli Stone? He's the one lawyer who may actually change the way you look at the world.
An attorney who's also a prophet. Crazy.
This Tuesday, things are heating up.
He's desperate to fight his son's disease.
They say father knows best.
He's 16 years old. He doesn't know what's good for him.
But Eli knows better.
I'm fighting for you.
And his visions hide a truth you won't believe.
Are you out of your mind?
ABC's Eli Stone. All new episode Tuesday at 10/9 Central after an all-new Dancing with the Stars The Results on ABC.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean, you feel it. Which is why we developed full synthetic Pennzoil Platinum with active cleansing agents to clean out up to 46% of sludge in the first oil change. That's 3 times better than the leading conventional oil. Pennzoil Platinum Motor Oil. Our ultimate clean for your ultimate feeling. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
I guess I'll take it from here.
Just don't leak any fluid on me.
The inside of a race car can feel as hot as the Sahara. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy, focus, control. Amp yourself.
I got some breath mints if you want them. I'm just saying.
Plus, heroes.
Welcome back to NASCAR Hot Pass. You've been able to see every second, every lap, every turn right here on Hot Pass. Dale Earnhardt Jr. running right up against the wall in both 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You see Rick Hendrick on top of the pit box enjoying a refreshment as he is hoping to see his driver make his way into the championship lane at the end of this race. How about Dale Earnhardt Jr. fastest lap on lap 42, 34.28 seconds. Phil, he is getting it going.
Rick, 3 of the last 4 laps, Dale Jr. has been the fastest car on the racetrack. It's only when he catches traffic where he slows down a little bit. You see him getting a lot closer to the 09, the Mikusuki Chevrolet of Sterling Marlin. But 3 of the last 4 laps, the fastest car on the racetrack.
I'll tell you what, Phil, what a difference it is going into turn number 1 to going through turn number 2. The change in light. I mean, he's got the sun right in his eyes going in, and then it's dark almost in turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's sometimes that transition can be very, very difficult because we saw that he had a very, very dark shield on his helmet because of the sun going in turn number 1, and then you go away from the sun and it's almost dark, and it can be very, very dark on right at that moment there that you go from broad daylight, sun in your eyes, to no sun.
Can't get to him. So.
Now he's talking about car a little bit aero tight, so the guys just in front of him Causing a little bit of grief. That's our camera moving. Don't worry about it, folks. It scares me every time, too. Staying a little bit further away from the wall, getting into turn number 1.
Keep taking, man. No pressure behind. You're clear by 20 there. We'll work on it here shortly.
Talking about clear by 20. 22 seconds is the difference between Carl Edwards leading this race and where Dale Jr. is running right now. People that have been out front, Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth. David Ruderman led the first lap, and then Kenseth took over. Kenseth led 13, and Carl Edwards has taken over from there and has led 33 laps. 47 laps are in the books. We're running in the 24th spot after starting 22nd. We've dropped back to as far as 27, but now Junior running the fastest laps on the racetrack, making his way back up toward the front. We want to see that number that says behind leader. We want to see that number go down. We don't want to see Carl Edwards with a clean run and get up behind us as we continue to work by some of these slower cars that are in front of us. But as we heard Dale Jr. just mention, aero-tight is the situation with this race car. He's having a problem catching up and getting by these cars as he gets to them.
Yeah, Rick, he doesn't have any problem catching him. He can run probably 2 to 3/10 of a second faster than they can, but once he gets close to him, then he loses that air down on the front end and he gets aero tight, and it's very, very difficult to maneuver the car. But okay, we've completed 49 laps. We're not that far from green flag pit stops here. Probably this first. There you go.
There you hear it. The word from Tony Eury Jr. Pit next time by. Again, early on in the run, he was talking about a loose condition getting in, tight in the center, and loose getting off. So Tony Eury Jr. is...
No pressure behind pit this time by. Access road and 3 here. Access road and 3 down here. There you go. 4,200 over here at the line.
Here's a situation where you have to be on the access road, and it starts in turn 3 if you're going to commit to coming onto pit road.
Up here. 4,200 right there.
Carl Edwards, still your race leader. Jimmy Johnson on pit road. So he drops back a few spots.
4,200 here, 4,200.
45 miles per hour, 4,200 is the pit road speed.
10 away. All right, come on. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right there.
We're stopped at pit stall number 15. That's past the start-finish line.
Got a chassis adjustment, lowered that track bar about a round. Adam Emmer, DJ Richardson, our tire changers. We're getting a report that Matt Kenseth missed his pit stall coming in, Rick.
4,200 all clear, 4,200 all clear. All the way to the cone up here, all the way to the cone. 4,200, all clear, all clear. Big opening of the track here. You'll be clear when you get over there. You'll be clear when you get over there.
Great stop by Carl Edwards' crew. 12.9 seconds, them on and off.
Nobody near you. All clear, all clear. Next starts middle 1 and 2. No pressure at all.
Kurt Busch in the 2 got slapped with a too fast entering pit road. So that'll be a pass-through penalty for him. We stay green as the green flag pit stops continue. The field continues to come on to pit road. There's the 44 of David Ruderman. He started this race up front and won the pole for the final race of the season. You see the numbers starting to click down now. 26th for Dale Earnhardt Jr. as more cars are making their way on and off of pit road.
Got to do a drive-through there. Just keep your eye on them. All clear, all clear.
Rick, you heard it from TJ. Greg Biffle busted for too fast entering the pits. We talked about it, or you talked about it a few moments ago, how you had to use the access road. In years past, they've been able to come in straight off of turn number 4. These guys try to make as much time as they can on that access road, getting to the timeline, and unfortunately, a couple guys, Greg Biffle, Kurt Busch, namely, did not get slowed down in time.
Back up to 20 seconds, Phil. That's where we started this race, and Dale Jr. has been able to keep that momentum up. A good stop by the over-the-wall crew for this AMP Energy National Guard Chevrolet. So as they continue to make adjustments and figure out how to make this car better, Dale Jr. continues to drive it.
No pressure from behind, outside the 41, at your door, at your bumper, still there. Still there, middle groove. Still there, clear.
Up to 20th for Dale Jr. now. And so Carl Edwards has made his way back on the racetrack and back up front. On lap 55 of 267, it's Carl Edwards, Kevin Harvick, the 6th of David Reagan, and David Rudiman running in the 4th spot. And rounding out the top 5 is the 1 of Martin Truex Jr. There you see the 17 of Matt Kenseth in the upper right corner of your screen. Overshot his pit, had to back into it. And so a very difficult situation for that team.
Enter door, still there, enter door, still outside there, enter door. Still there, still enter door, still there, enter bumper clear, all clear.
You know, Rick, we talk about how difficult it is to get down in turn number 1 because of the sun. We're hearing that Matt Kenseth really complained about not being able to see his pit sign because of the glare from that sun, and that's why he missed his pit.
Again, Dale Jr. has a shield not only on his helmet, but he's also got tape on his windshield that he's hoping will keep as much of that sun out of his eyes as possible, so he has a clear view getting in to turn number 1. We'll be back with more Hot Pads here on DirecTV.
Is the only truck with those new steps on the tailgate and the side of the box, making it easier to get to the cargo. And you're thinking, I don't need those. Oh yeah? Let's do the math. How many times are you going to be in and out of the cargo box? Once? Twice? No. I'm thinking 50, maybe 60,000 times, especially since it's got the most payload. You see what I'm getting at? Hey, unless all you're carrying is yarn, it seems like a no-brainer to me, okay? It's not just a new truck. It's a new F-150.
Here, and I'm just celebrating my latest victory. You see, I switched to Nationwide Insurance and saved a lot on my car insurance, and you can too. Just call 877-NW Series for a quote today, and you can save like up to $500. Plus, you can enter to win the ultimate NASCAR experience and meet me trackside in Las Vegas. Just call 877-NW Series today to switch and save. Nationwide is on your side.
Who is Dickey's American Worker of the Year for 2008? Introducing Hale Hughes, an oil field roughneck from Woodville, Texas. Hale won the new 09 Ford F-150 and lots of other great prizes. Find out how your favorite worker can become next year's winner at Dickies.com. Dickies, a legend in work.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
You're under arrest for kidnapping.
Thursday.
Are you saying that kidnapper is your father?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Detective Sam Tyler will learn the truth about his family. ABC's Life on Mars. All new Thursday, 10/9 Central on ABC.
We have to go back!
ABC's Lost, the premiere event, Wednesday, January 21st on ABC.
Welcome back. It's still Carl Edwards out in front of Kevin Harvick. They're leading this one. Dale Jr. running in the 20th spot. He's about 24 seconds behind.
Back away there. Good job.
Behind that 99 of Carl Edwards. Jimmy Johnson has moved up into the 15th spot. And so comfortably ahead of Carl Edwards as far as the championship goes. Mathematically, Carl Edwards can do everything he possibly can do. And if Jimmy Johnson finishes, well, if he finishes 35th, he wins the championship. They're a little bit loose coming out of turn 4 for Dale Jr. That's been a condition that he was fighting earlier, hoping that those changes on that first pit stop would correct that, but real loose when he came out of turn number 4.
Looser in. Still just as bad loose off. 10-4.
So the other direction possibly with changes. They might have to go now. We saw Dale Jr. with his hands full coming out of turn number 4, and he just talked about it being a looser end and still as bad coming off.
Yeah, this car is so finicky, Rick, that, you know, historically what you knew would work to correct a problem doesn't necessarily work with these cars. The way the bump stops and things work, it all depends on how quick the car will get on the bump stop on the right front or the left front or whatever. So it's a lot of times it's a guessing game as to what changes need to be made to try to correct whatever problems Dale Jr. may be having.
.29 cars are on the lead lap. Last car on the lead lap now in 29th is that 8 of Eric Almirola. Just in front of us, we see the 7 of Robbie Gordon.
Yeah, remember, Rick, this is the first time we've had this type of race car here. Only one race a year at Homestead Miami Speedway. Last fall, it would have been the old style car. Actually, the last race ever for the old style car.
Still outside, be clear up behind him. Clear by 3, clear by 3.
Dale Jr. staying up toward the wall again through 1 and 2.
Clear by 1 there, clear by 1.
Now a big run Dale Jr. has on that 7. See if he can get by Robbie Gordon here on the bottom of the racetrack.
So outside there, 41's coming with a run, trying to look outside. Looking outside there, all clear, all clear.
Now the 41's going to try the bottom of the racetrack. Actually through the middle in 1 and 2. Dale Jr. keeps the momentum up on the high side, and he will stay clear of that 41.
So clear by 1 there, clear by 1.
Lost a little ground on the 7 of Robbie Gordon.
Rick, remember we talked about the 16 of Greg Biffle, the 2 of Kurt Busch, getting busted for speeding on pit road. Right now that puts them in 41st and 42nd position on the racetrack, a lap down.
There too, behind you, you can't go anywhere but the top. Clear by 2.
Matt Kenseth, difficult situation for him. Having that difficult pit stop has put him into the 7th position after he was.
Enter door. Still there, inside, be clear behind him there. Clear by 10 to the 9.
Kenseth was leading laps early on in this race. Now we drop back to 21st as the 41 gets by us, Reed Sorensen. As you mentioned, that 16 of Greg Biffle mired all the way back in 41st. Kurt Busch back in 42nd. They're the final 2 cars on the 1 lap down. So on lap 69 of 267, Dale Jr. running 21st. More importantly, Dale Jr. 25 seconds behind the 99 of Carl Edwards. We've heard from one of our Hot Pass listeners, Paul from Islip, New York, says, how come these cars don't have speedometers? You keep talking about pit road speed at 45. Why don't we have speedometers?
Well, they just don't allow them. It's very simple. They do not allow speedometers. Obviously, these cars have tachometers, and that caution on the racetrack.
Caution's out, caution's out. Caution is out there. Got a spin on the front stretch here. Should be clear here. The 8 car spun off forward. Didn't hit anything on the inside.
All right, it's standing up on the left rear. The left front's way up in the air. The car's lost all the aero balance it had, if it had any at all. It don't grip the front no better. It don't grip the back no better. It's way loose off of 4. But it don't have any side force getting into 1. Car just totally lost all the aero balance it had getting into the corner. That rubber ain't driving the tire into the ground. It's just got the car rolled way over on the right rear and the right front.
So the feedback comes in from Dale Jr. Tony Eury Jr. will process that information.
No, we ain't got a rubber in the left rear. We got 1 hanging, but we don't have anything. The only thing we did on that pit stop was took 2 rounds out of the left rear, moved the track bar down 1.
All right, well, it felt like you stuck the rubber in there, plus you figured that's what you did. I got to guess most of the time.
No, that's what I was thinking about doing, was putting the rubber in. but we can just try to put some wedge in it here.
Yeah, I reckon. I don't know.
Talking about the changes they're going to make on this 88.
You need to figure out why the tires I start on is the best set I got all day. What the deal is there? Y'all need that would be awesome if we could figure out that deal.
The drivers that will be affected when...
My pit road is open. The 41's going to peel off about 7 or 8 before your stall there.
When Dale Jr. comes down, the 83 of Scott Speed will be in front of us.
Everyone's checking up here.
And the 66 of Scott Riggs is behind us, but Scott Riggs is a lap down, so he won't be able to come onto pit road.
All right, it's going to be 4,200 at the line.
Scott Speed is in front of us, so he will be in his stall and hopefully gone.
He'll be in 10-4, 4,200 here. That 41 is going to peel off up here about 10 away, so all clear there. All right, you're 10 away here. 41's going to peel off. All right, come on up to your stall. 5 away. 3, 2, 1. Right there.
It's a pretty significant adjustment to the car.
All right, go. One lane, one outside. 41's outside. 4,200. 4,200 there. 4,200. You got one outside still, all the way to the cone up here. Right there.
And so Dale Jr. will slide in front of the 28, just behind the 41. Tight race off of pit road. Major adjustments, Phil.
Yeah, they really would. We heard Dale Jr. talk about the car is loose getting in the corner, really tight in the center, and again, still real loose getting off the corner. So really difficult to change all those things. And we'll be back with more right after this.
Howard doesn't have AT&T, which means no bars way out here. So he never got the call from his friend telling him to thaw the turkey before he deep fries it. Otherwise, it could, you know, explode. Yeah, we missed that call. I'm missing some beard.
Switch to the network with the best coverage, AT&T. More bars in more places. Get an exclusive quick messaging phone for $79.99 after mail-in rebate.
Hey, I'm Earnhardt Jr., GoDaddy customer and driver of the GoDaddy number 5. My website helps me stay in touch with my fans. GoDaddy.com gives me everything I need to keep it running fast and bulletproof. So if you need a domain name or a website, hosting, email, or anything else for the internet, GoDaddy.com is the place. .com names from $1.99 at GoDaddy.com. I trust GoDaddy, and you can too.
This is America, and you have the freedom to cheer.
Number 9!
Idolize.
Dale Jr.
Mr. Jeff Gordon.
Celebrate.
Pablo Montoya.
Maybe even get carried away.
Martin Truex Jr. He's the man.
Only Bank of America gives you the freedom to bank with the same kind of passion. With NASCAR banking, your check card, your credit card, your driver. Want to get in on the action? You can with Bank of America. Bank of Opportunity.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean, you feel it. Which is why we developed full synthetic Pennzoil Platinum with active cleansing agents to clean out up to 46% of sludge in the first oil change. That's 3 times better than the leading conventional oil. Pennzoil Platinum Motor Oil. Our ultimate clean for your ultimate feeling. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
Here's to Friday night dust storms, 200-mile-per-hour winds, and some of the coolest nights in America. Fields of high pressure, big puffy clouds, the sound of thunder, and the scattered showers we hope our favorite drivers get caught up in. Most of all, here's to every fan who's anything but fair weather.
National Guard, the sponsor on the 88 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, and what an honor it is to have the men in uniform, men and women in uniform join us each and every week at the racetrack, and obviously
lots of lap cars on the inside up here. Try to do my best for you.
protecting our freedoms day in and day out abroad.
All right, pace cars in. I'll watch in front of you here.
Going to restart this one in the 21st spot.
Get ready. Get ready. Crank, crank, crank. All clear in front of you here. All clear in front of you here. Outside lane checking up a little bit up here. Keep digging there. Clear by 1.
Dale Jr. flying down to the inside. See if he can make it stick.
Still there. Still outside. Still there. The 21. Hit your bumper. Clear. All clear. All clear.
A great turn there, and look at him rocking down the backstretch.
On the bottom up here.
Try to stay in the fast line here. It looks like Michael Waltrip's going to slow him down in that 55.
Just 83 out there. You'll be clear up behind him. 41 free back there. Clear by 3 over the 41.
Rick, as of right now, all 43 cars are still running on the racetrack, so that means Jimmy Johnson.
Side there, just the 55 there. The 19 trying to go. Hit your door. Still there, hit your bumper. Still there, clear, all clear.
Still has to stay out of trouble with that low Chevrolet.
Yeah, keep that nose clean.
Outside there, hit your door. Still there, still outside. Still there, hit your bumper. Still there, hit your door. Hit your door.
70 points the difference right now between Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards.
Behind him, no pressure from behind there. Hit your door, middle of the track there. Hit your bumper, clear. Clear by 2, clear by 3.
Final race of the chase for that Sprint Cup trophy, and it will be handed out at the end of this race.
Clear by 4, nobody coming. Good job.
All the way up to 18th now for Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's the highest we've run after starting 22nd today. Early in this run, it looks like the car is handling a lot better. We'll find out, though. We'll get the feedback from Dale Jr.
Outside, middle of the track there. Hit your bumper. Hit your bumper. Still there, hit your bumper. Still there. Still there on your tight there. Still there. Still there. Still outside there. You clear up behind him. Clear by 3 behind him if he gets you.
Stays down at the bottom. Close call. Right in front.
Still outside. Still outside there. Still there. Still there. Still outside. 2 outside there. Just 1 outside the 78. Clear up behind him if you want it. 2 outside there. 2 outside. Still 2 outside. Enter your door, middle of the track. 2 outside still. On your tight there, middle of the track. Enter your bumper on your tight. Just 1 outside the 78 up there by the wall. Still there. Still there. Enter your door. Still there. Still there. Enter your door there, 78 car. Enter your door, middle of the track. Still there. Still up by the wall now. Still outside there, clear.
Dale Jr. gets the word clear from TJ Majors.
Good job.
A hairy situation just in front of Jr. moments ago as Brian Vickers in the 84 and the 24 of Jeff Gordon gets so close. You see the replay up in the upper left corner of your screen.
We can take some of it back out or do something to help it turn. Put some air in the right rear.
All right. There you hear the bite's good, Dale Jr. said. Looks like that car is handling quite a bit better.
So clear by 1 over the 78. Just runs a groove higher than you.
Junior now up to 17.
You hear TJ keep telling him that still outside, still outside. If you're down on the bottom of the racetrack and you've got a car that you're racing all the way up the top of the racetrack, there's absolutely no way you can see him. So that's when TJ lets Junior know continually where he is, because Junior would love to come off the corner and go all the way to the wall. That would be the preferred line, but you can't do that if that car's there. TJ does a great job of letting him know if that car is still there or if Junior has him cleared.
One of those tough situations. It's not. It would be considered a blind spot, but remember, these drivers can't turn their heads. They have the Hans device.
Anywhere you want to go, anywhere you want to go. Outside, clear the 01, clear the 01. Just 70 now, just the 70 there.
What a great run Dale Jr.
Enter
had.
door there, up by the wall, still there. Enter bumper, clear.
These are lap down cars. The next 1-4 position is just in front of him now. It's that 42.
There you go. Awesome job, man. Keep digging.
Juan Pablo Montoya in front of him. That will be for the 16th spot. And that juicy fruit number 42, Juan Pablo Montoya. Dale Jr. staying right up against the wall. He'll keep that momentum up and then shoot down the backstretch. Stay with us right here on NASCAR Hot Pass, exclusively on DirecTV.
Are you gonna go for it?
This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
No, crazy is not connecting your new flat screen to DirecTV. Clark switched, and now he gets all his favorite channels in HD.
I'm in deep.
A man with that much HD is such a turn on.
Get the most TV for the money, and now lock in your price until 2010. Call 1-800-DIRECTV.
Joey, you're pretty good, but if you're going to drive the Home Depot car, you still have a lot to learn. I think you're ready now.
Next Sunday, you've never seen an American Music Awards lineup bigger, hotter, and sweeter than this. With performances by Beyonce, Miley Cyrus, Kanye West, Rihanna, Christina Aguilera, Jonas Brothers, Mariah Carey, Coldplay, Alicia Keys, New Kids on the Block, Pink, Taylor Swift. Plus, a special appearance by Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, and Joe Perry.
Can you believe it?
Jimmy Kimmel hosts the 2008 American Music Awards, live next Sunday at 7/6 Central on ABC.
This is the ruggedly re-engineered Ranger XP. The smoothest ride ever. A new level of comfort and convenience. It can get up and go where others can't follow. It just goes to show, the more things change, one thing remains the same. The new Ranger. Hardest working, smoothest riding. Again, hurry into your local dealer to see the new 2009 Ranger lineup.
The Army National Guard is an elite group of warriors who dedicate a portion of their time to serving their nation. It takes hard work, discipline, and teamwork for my team to get into victory lane. Now it's your turn to get your life on the fast track. Call or visit 1-800-GOGUARD.com today.
Welcome back. That sun continuing to go down and create problems for all these drivers. Carl Edwards continues to lead. He's got a 4.5 second lead. 4.5 second lead over Kevin Harvick right now. We're racing against that 42.
Enter bumper, clear, all clear.
All the way up to the wall goes Juan Pablo Montoya.
Clear up behind the 42 there, clear up behind him.
Rick, big news coming out this week for Juan Pablo Montoya, directly affected by that. The announced merger between DEI and Ganassi Racing with Felix Sabates. Juan Pablo Montoya now will become part of what they're calling a four-car team, along with the 41 car that will be sponsored by Target, which at this point we're not sure who the driver is going to be. And then the DEI car, the 1 car of Martin Truex, and the 8 car of Eric Almirola. Also announced that Eric Almirola's crew chief Tony Gibson is going to leave and go to Stewart Haas Racing to be a crew chief over there. So big changes, and they certainly affect this 42 car Juan Pablo Montoya now becoming part of the DEI Ganassi merger.
Yeah, a lot of changes taking place here at the end of the year. A lot of people involved in the race organization losing jobs.
Still outside there, the 43 up by the wall there. Still there, be clear up behind him, still there.
The economy has affected every aspect of not only the sports world, but
still outside there,
the job world.
Still there, 2 outside there. Just one outside, 43's up by the wall there. Clear, all clear.
Old man Tony Gibson, as you mentioned, going to be the crew chief for Ryan Newman with Stewart Hotpass Racing next year.
Was talking to some of the crew members this morning on that 8 car right now, and they say there's about 15, 16 people leaving DEI going over to Stewart Hotpass Racing to work on that Ryan Newman car.
Another DEI car just in front of us. Martin Truex Jr. in that number 1. Dale Jr. trying to get by him.
Still clear by 4 over the 43, no pressure.
That's a race for position. This will be for 16th.
Outside at your door, up by the wall. Hit your bumper. Still outside there. Clear.
He gets by Martin Truex Jr. That's 16th, 15th, and 14th are just in front of him if he could see him.
Right rear, see if it'll hold roll center. Good in and off. Nice.
You heard Junior say good in and off, and that makes it so nice when you come up on a car like Martin Truex. He's running the top of the racetrack where Dale Jr. wants to run, and that car is tight enough to drive down in a corner on the bottom and clear him through the center of the corner. That's really, really critical, and they've definitely improved on the car because Junior's able to do that now.
And remember, folks, Dale Jr. used to be over 20 seconds, 25 seconds behind race leader Carl Edwards.
There
now,
you go. Doing awesome, man. Keep it up.
That gap is less than 15.5 seconds. So Dale Jr. marching toward the front now. This car a little bit closer to his liking. Now he tries to get by that 31 of Jeff Burton.
Yeah, all clear. Good job.
Up to 15th. Now sets his sights on Juan Pablo Montoya.
The nice thing is, remember, it took a long time on that first run for the car to really come in and Junior start having the fastest car in the racetrack. It appears as though the car is coming in a lot quicker now.
Clear.
Up to 14th goes Dale Earnhardt Jr. Fastest lap last time by, 33.70. Paul Menard in that 15, not on the lead lap. That will not be a pass for position. The next one he's got to take away a position from is just in front of him now, and that's Kyle Busch.
I'm telling you, Dale Jr., when he plants that throttle in the center of the corner, it is so noticeable and obvious how much he's gaining on those guys. He's able to get that throttle sooner, and looks like he's able to stab that throttle and just drives away from it through the center of the corner and off.
So that loose condition is going away for him. Now, he mentioned that air pressure adjustment, Phil, to try to correct the tightness in the center.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that car really, really looks good right now, and he would like for it to roll the center just a little bit better, but I'm telling you, he is killing them right now through the center of the corner.
Up to the high side. Let's see how he does against this 18. And right up against the wall through 1 and 2. Let's see if he can keep the momentum up. Get a good run on that 18. 18's giving him a little room. Goes to the bottom. We stay up top once again. Back in the gas, coming out of 4. The 18 needs to stay down. He will. We'll go by.
All clear.
Up to 13th for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Amazingly enough, Dale Jr. has never had a top 10 finish at this racetrack. Looking to change that statistic today. Second fastest lap that time. Only Carl Edwards, race leader, ran just a tick faster.
And remember, he's passing cars while he's running these fast laps too.
Jimmy Johnson continues to run well. He's up in front of us in the 11th. Right in front of us is that 24, our teammate, Jeff Gordon. So the Hendrick cars running well here, running 11th, 12th, and 13th on the racetrack. As we've just started in on the 100th lap of this race. 267 scheduled laps. Sun going behind the skybox area in turn number 1, and so that helps out quite a bit. Allows Junior to see quite a bit better as he comes into turn number 1 and works his way through and then shoots down the backstretch. Still a ways away from the sun being completely out of their eyes as they come out of turn 4. But Dale Earnhardt Jr., one of the fastest cars on the racetrack, continuing to pass and make his way up to the front. Stay with us here on Hot Pass. We'll be right back.
So Juicy Fruit wants to promote their new Slim Pack. Don't look at me, I'm not your puppet. Put it in there. Listen, come on. No one tells Juan Pablo Montoya how to race, and no one tells him what to say.
Don't sell out, Juan Pablo.
Go ahead, put your name on the hood, but I'm in the driver's seat.
The new Juicy Fruit Slim Pack from Juicy Fruit.
Casey came. Where? Casey! There he is. There he is.
Even the best drivers could use accident forgiveness. Part of your choice auto insurance. Only from Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Hey! Is there anything we could do to help? Anything.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
ABC Tonight. A dedicated firefighter and devoted father to 8 adopted children gets a makeover that will ignite your spirit. ABC's Extreme Makeover Home Edition. All new tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Matt Myers, talked to him a week ago on Hot Pass when we were in Phoenix. Found out about his, well, job away from this job. Now waiting to go back over the wall as they've been on pit road twice today. Once for caution, once green flag. Dale Earnhardt Jr. continuing to work and see if he can get by that 18 of Kyle Busch. How are the Hendrick Motorsports teams running? Well, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is about to take 14th away, 13th away from Kyle Busch. That bounces back and forth, but Mears running 10th, Johnson 11th, Gordon is 12th, and Keselowski, remember, in this race running 36th.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson's in a pretty good place right now. He has a teammate on either side of him, so he knows that those guys are going to be looking out for him.
Interesting year between Kyle Busch and Dale Jr. Remember, Dale Jr. running up front, and Kyle Busch comes along and forces it into turn 3, and that sends the 88 up into the wall. Fans not happy at all about that. Well, the next time we go to Richmond, turn the tables. Kyle Busch running well. Dale Jr. just a little bit hard into turn 3 and 4, and the fans absolutely loved it. They were on their feet. They were cheering. So it's been an interesting 2008 between Kyle Busch and Dale Earnhardt Jr. If you remember back in 07, Dale Jr. actually got into Kyle Busch's car when Kyle Busch had wrecked earlier and Dale Jr. had wrecked as well. Almost a foreshadowing of what was to come, because Kyle Busch was running for Hendrick Motorsports at the time. Dale Jr. jumped into that race car, took it for a couple laps, and now full-time for Rick Hendrick in 2008.
And remember, going to have a new teammate next year. Mark Martin will join Hendrick Motorsports to drive that 5 car, currently driven by Casey Mears. Casey will move over to Richard Childress Racing. Upper right-hand side of your screen, that is Casey Mears in that 5 car battling a future teammate of his, Clint Boyer, in the 07.
That sun getting so much better now as it begins to set off the west coast of Florida.
Rick, that's actually the exact car that Casey will be driving. He will be driving that 07 car. Clint will move over to the 33 car. Shane Wilson is the crew chief. Gil Martin will stay with that 07 car and work with Casey Mears.
Almost a hat dance taking place with drivers, crew members, crew chiefs, car chiefs.
So clear by 8 there over the 42. He's clear by 10 to the 18. No pressure.
Hear the feedback coming from TJ Majors. Under 19 seconds is the difference between Carl Edwards, race leader, and the number 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. as he runs 13th. The next driver for position will be his teammate, that 24 of Jeff Gordon. See the red, the back end of his race car in front of us. About a second difference between those two. Kevin Harvick's dropped back into the 5th spot now. It's Carl Edwards still leading, continuing to rack up laps led. Then David Reagan running 2nd. David Rudiman's made his way back up to 3rd. 4th is Tony Stewart. Kevin Harvick runs 5th. Jamie McMurray is 6th. Denny Hamlin 7th. Matt Kenseth has been able to hold on to an 8th spot. Casey Mears, our teammates, running 9th, and Clint Boyer holding on to 10th.
That air there. We'll get you a good stop here. We'll get you in front of these guys.
Talking about good air. Next time they come on to pit road, going to want to make a little adjustment, air pressure adjustment more than likely. And hopefully they'll get him back out on the racetrack in front of those guys that he is racing with on the racetrack now. Stick with us, lower left corner of your screen. We'll be right back.
Member of the 2008 Gillette Young Guns. Congratulations to my team for winning last week's Gillette Time Shaver Challenge by spending the least amount of time on pit road.
Get into the race. Visit participating retailers to purchase specially marked Gillette Fusion razors that include one of 6 Gillette Young Gun trading cards. For more information, go to GilletteYoungGuns.com.
Smooth moves are everything. The Gillette Time Shaver Challenge.
Since you guys taught me to drive, I'm gonna teach you to wrestle. This is a body slam. Not bad. These guys are phenomenal.
Start every day with Gillette Fusion Power Phenom. With Gillette's most comfortable shave, you'll feel phenomenal. Gillette Fusion Power Phenom, the only razor used by the Gillette Young Guns.
For even more comfort, use Gillette Fusion Hydrogel. Comfortable?
Jimmy? Casey? Dale? Yeah, man. Let's rock.
When you're Hendrick Motorsports, every race is a battle. And every win comes with Q Motor Oil technology. And there's a Q horsepower specially designed to help maximize the power.
In your car.
Unleash all your horses.
It's no surprise that people are trying to be smarter with their money these days. I'm Dan Hesse, CEO of Sprint, and we have a plan for you. What if you could tap into all the amazing things these devices can do for one flat monthly rate? This could be the only phone you'll ever need. Pretty cool, huh?
The Harley J. Earl Trophy weighs exactly 54.25 pounds. But if you're a NASCAR driver, it feels like the weight of the world, because you know all too well of the pressure and the expectations that come with trying to win the world's most prestigious race. But you also know that lifting those 54 pounds means that you've just become a part of the Daytona 500 legend forever. Experience the legend. To guarantee your seats, call 1-800-PIT-SHOP or visit Daytona500.com.
Welcome back to NASCAR Hotpass here on DirecTV. Dale Jr. fans, well, it's Tony Stewart fan. Looks like Dale Jr. fan next to her. Thanks for joining us here on NASCAR Hot Pass. We appreciate you following along and riding shotgun with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Right now, we're racing against our teammate. As a matter of fact, just put him behind us. And you take a look at the point situation. 73 points separate Johnson and Edwards as they're running on the racetrack now. Jimmy Johnson with a considerable lead coming into this race as far as points, but Carl Edwards.
Be careful what you do.
Carl Edwards doing everything he can on the racetrack. He's led a lot of laps, led the most laps up to this point. But again, it's a 267 lap race, and no one can be counted out until the end of this one. A very close call between he and Marcos Ambrose. You see that up in the upper right corner of your screen. Dale Jr. just had a little bit of a hairy situation coming out of turn number 4. Looks like he might have had to check up a little bit. That car got loose on him, wiggled around just a tidbit.
There you go. It's your bumper. All clear.
Now a good run as he goes by that 2. Remember, the 2 of Kurt Busch had to come back on pit road and do a pass-through penalty for speeding early in this race. He's been able to make his way back up to the 32nd spot, but still struggling a lap now, as there are 26 cars on the lead lap, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. has broken into the top 10 as he just went by that 17 of Matt Kenseth. Fastest lap time last time by 34.04 seconds, even going through traffic. As you mentioned earlier, Phil, this car is really handling well.
And that's one advantage to being able to run anywhere on the racetrack. We've seen Dale Jr. make great time passing guys up top. If he comes up on them and they run the top of the racetrack, then he can drive by them on the inside of the racetrack. And you heard him say just a few moments ago that the car is starting to neutral up a little bit. Remember, the only complaint he had was that he was a little tight through the center of the corner. Now said that's actually getting better. That's why this car is running such fast laps right now. And that last lap again, down below 34 seconds. That's the first time we've seen a 33-second lap in a long time.
At your bumper. Going to be inside on the bottom up here.
Another teammate we're working our way by. Look at the comparison between Carl Edwards and Dale Jr. Remember, Carl Edwards is leading this race, and Dale Jr. is running faster.
Good job. 24 is about 3 laps out from pit, just to let you know.
Consistently running faster than Dale Jr. I said that backwards. Dale Jr. is running consistently faster than Carl Edwards. Sun in our rearview mirror. We're hearing already some guys talking about green flag pit stops. Once again, we were in on lap 71. So again, closing in on that window. 50 to 55 laps. Any moment now, I'm sure we will be making our way onto pit road. Just heard the 8 of Eric Almirola a little bit too fast on pit road, so he'll have to do a pass-through penalty.
Just talked to Billy Davis, our engine tuner. He said we can probably go to lap 130. We may decide to bring him in a little bit early. You know, sometimes it's monkey see, monkey do. When one of the cars running up front, whether it be Carl or David Reagan, who's running second Ruderman, one of those guys comes to pit road, then you don't want to stay out there long, because you can go out there and run about 1.5 seconds faster on new tires than what these guys are running on right now. And once again, Rick, by the way, Dale Jr., the fastest car on the racetrack, about 0.4 of a second faster than Carl Edwards that time.
Oh, and what a run he's got on his teammate Jeff Gordon. All over the back bumper of Gordon now. This is a race for position. We're in the 9th spot. Jeff Gordon's got that 8th position. Now he's trying to get by him. He stays up on the high side, so Gordon goes down low. Let's see if Junior can make the pass as they come out of turn 4.
There you go. Outside. Still there.
Up to 7th, and if he can continue this run, the 24 is going to be coming onto pit road next time by, so we'll see him duck down low.
Good job, man.
Again, the access road going into turn number 3. You have to be on that if you're going to go onto pit road. So you see a few more cars down to our left that are making their way onto pit road. Dale Jr. running 7th right now.
All clear. A lot of leaders sitting here. Yeah, pit next time by.
Next time by,
you're all clear.
You just heard it. Up to 5th for Dale Jr. That's the highest we've run all day.
At this time by, no pressure. Use the access road 3 up here.
Slowing it down onto the access road. Right when you get to the grass right there, you've committed to make your way onto pit road.
No speed on the access road. It's not till you get around to the first time line.
4,200 line up here.
You heard from TJ.
There.
A lot of guys locking their tires up to get slowed down to that 4,200 or 45 miles per hour. That's the speed limit.
Around the 66. He's going to pit right before you. Just come around him. Head away. 5, 4, 3. Right here. Come on. Right there.
Great job getting onto his pit with that 66 just in front of us coming on, but just behind us on pit road.
Go hard, go hard.
A great stop.
66, 4,200 clear. Behind him, no pressure.
Just over 13 and a half seconds.
To the cone, 4,200 to the cone here. All clear.
Back out on the access road.
2 car coming into 1 there. That'll be the only car. After he goes by, there's a lot of room there to the 24. About 5 back there. Outside the 2, you'll be clear to go up when you get over here. All clear, all clear. No pressure at all.
Again, that 66 is a lap down car. Scott Riggs scored 28th right now. We've got the 12th spot. Carl Edwards continues to be your leader. David Reagan runs second. Scott Speed is third. Then the 9 of Casey Kane. And you see the 99 on pit road now. As they do their service to that race car, Dale Jr. continuing to work his way around this track.
Go inside 1 car. Still there at your door. Still there at your door. At your door. At your bumper clear.
Brian Vickers in the 84, too fast, getting on to pit road. So he'll have to do a pass-through penalty. Again, the 84 is Brian Vickers today. The 83, which Brian Vickers was normally driving, now driven by Scott Speed today.
The reason they did that, because they felt like Brian Vickers would have a better chance.
There you go, driving away behind you there. Good job, man. Keep
getting that 84 car in the field, because it fell out of the top 35 in points, which means it was not guaranteed a spot in the field. But then Scott Speed puts the other car, the 83 car, on the outside of the front row.
And Scott Speed
outside at your door, up by the wall there, at your bumper, still outside, still there at your bumper, still there, clear.
Scott's still on the lead lap. He runs 22nd right now. Carl Edwards still up front after his pit stop. And Jimmy Johnson running in the 10th spot. David Reagan runs second. Tony Stewart is third. David Rudeman fourth. Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Jamie McMurray. And 8th is the 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. We'll be right back with more Hot Pass after this.
Really fun is to give people heartburn at night. They're all, I'm going to party. Surprise, sister. No, you're not.
Frequent heartburn used to ruin my evenings, so I tried Prilosec OTC. It works all day and all night, so now heartburn won't keep coming back.
Man.
Prilosec OTC works to block heartburn before it begins for 24 hours with 1 pill a day. Try Prilosec OTC, the round-the-clock heartburn blocker.
There's a craftsman in all of us.
I like believing in happily ever after.
The tale begins with neighborhood gossip.
We're the sole heirs of her fortune.
A nasty rumor.
Why are you trying to crucify me?
A forbidden affair.
Are you really pregnant?
And ends in murder.
Go, just go.
Hey, he's still in here.
It's the biggest episode of this season.
It's locked.
An all-new Desperate Housewives, tonight at 9/8 Central, followed by a new Brothers and Sisters on ABC.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean, you feel it. Which is why we developed full synthetic Pennzoil Platinum with active cleansing agents to clean out up to 46% of sludge in the first oil change. That's 3 times better than the leading conventional oil. Pennzoil Platinum Motor Oil. Our ultimate clean for your ultimate feeling. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
Oh, could everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images? Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner High Speed Online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner High Speed Online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Welcome back to NASCAR Hotpass, exclusively on DirecTV. Dale Jr. running in that 8th spot, 11.5 seconds behind Carl Edwards, who continues to lead here at Homestead Miami Speedway, doing whatever he can to try to win the championship. The problem is that 48 of Jimmy Johnson is running extremely well, and he runs just behind us in 9th.
Rick, it looks like Carl Edwards is doing what he has to do. He's been out front of this race a long time.
So clear by 5. We'll fix it up.
Dale Jr. sideways coming out of turn 4. Unbelievable save he just made.
From there, you're all clear, all clear.
Right up against the wall once again through 3 and 4. You see him fighting that race car as he comes out of 4.
There you got the 2-2 back. You got the 84 Ray with him inside there on the bottom.
Take a look at this. Look at how sideways that car was. Unbelievable. Riding on board with him. Had to get way out of the gas. Straighten that thing out.
There, side by side, your mirror, 3 backs.
So as the car was handling very good at the beginning of a run earlier, now not so good at the beginning of this run.
Really, really loose.
I would call that an understatement right now.
A half a pound in the right rear. We'll pick you up when you go back in. Sorry about that.
Jimmy Johnson looking down on the bottom of the racetrack. Again, we're running 8th. Jimmy Johnson runs 9th.
Caution's out there. No pressure. Caution is out.
We're hearing it's debris. In turn number 2 is bringing out this caution. It comes out on lap 139.
Yes, sir, that's it. Half a pound. That's crazy. It's terrible. I mean, these things you drive on a knife edge anyways.
Only about 14 laps of green flag racing since they were on pit road.
I think definitely we're going to go ahead and bring him back in.
Just went off in there on the right front, just tipping over. Right rear. We put that air in that right rear, and it accents and compounds the toe in the tire because the tire's going to run even straighter and truer due to even that little bit of air, I guess. And it sort of compounds that toe you got to, but it shouldn't have been that big of a deal. You know, I thought a pound would have been fine. Here we come.
Access road on the back stretch coming into turn 3. Everybody else was heading down, so Junior said, "Here we come." He'll catch up to the.
Up here, you'll catch up pretty easily.
Catch up to the car in front of him.
26 is going to peel off. He's going to keep on going there. No worries about 26 there. He's going to keep on going. 4,200.
26 is 2 stalls in front of us. In pit stall number 13.
Thinking about 2 right here, if that's all right for you. Yeah. All right, 10 away. Come on. 5, 4, right here. Come on.
Again, they came on pit road on lap 127. It's lap 141.
Go, go, go. Come on, fire it up. Outside there, leave it outside. Outside still, outside, 4,200. All clear there, 4,200 to the line.
So a 2-tire stop. Sorry. Junior couldn't get out again.
You want to come back in this lap, Sonny Junior? Yeah, we might as well come in and put those 2 on. That's a weird day in next.
We'll be right back.
Left front fender.
Cobalt tools are so comfortable, you just don't want to quit working.
Try it now. Jimmy, get in the car.
Cobalt, the next generation of tough tools. Available exclusively at Lowe's.
Pipe wrench. Hey, Jimmy?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm comfortable with new looks. I'm comfortable with new styles. I'm comfortable with Wrangler. Real comfortable.
Wrangler Jeans Company. A new generation of Wrangler. With new fits and new styles to keep you comfortable. Guaranteed. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
NASCAR gear should feel like real NASCAR gear. Look for the official NASCAR hologram and get free stuff every time you enter your code online.
Dale Jr. makes his way back on the access road, and they're going to change the other 2 tires, the left side tires, and so he brings that race car back down. Since they had moved back with the troubles on pit road, they decided it'd be better to get all 4 fresh tires.
Yeah, just something that happens. Every now and then you'll stall that thing, and then a lot of times it's very, very difficult to restart it.
All right, left zone, put a piece of tape on the grill, check the left front fender.
Looking at that with the replay, we are working on the left side. We'll be right back.
Tire event. But it was sunny just a minute ago.
Goodyear Triple Tread technology with 3 unique tread zones to help with changing weather conditions. Now get up to a $50 mail-in rebate with the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires, or double your rebate up to $100 when purchased on the Goodyear credit card.
Well, at least it's not.
Let's go.
Innovative thinking up here so you can get there. Goodyear, get there.
Now the chase for the Sprint Cup comes to you with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile. Dropkick yourself into the drama with live race radio, real-time stats, and live team chatter. Only from Sprint and only on the Now Network.
What your engine feels, you feel. And when it's running clean,
you feel it. That's why Pennzoil Motor Oil is specially formulated with active cleansing agents to clean out up to 15% of sludge in the first oil change. And a cleaner engine just feels better. So change with Pennzoil and feel the clean. Not just oil, Pennzoil.
You're under arrest for kidnapping.
Thursday, Detective Sam Tyler will reunite with his family.
Are you saying that kidnapper is your father?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Getting one step closer to why he's stuck in 1973.
Maybe this is the reason why I'm here.
If you haven't seen ABC's new hit show Life on Mars, this is a great time to start. ABC's Life on Mars, all new Thursday, 10/9 Central, after a new Grey's Anatomy on ABC.
Differently. All right. Now, just, it's my fault. I ain't pushing no blame on nobody. But I guess every time we take two, because I'm like that every time we take two tires, that happens. And I need to beat my brain a little bit coming to the pit road. Lights back on here. Not going green this time. Like one more pass with that stupid sweeper over there.
Welcome back, folks. We're just listening into that radio conversation between Dale Jr. and Tony Eury Jr. Dale Jr. said, hey, it was my fault. I apologize. That was my bad there. I just need to know a little bit more ahead of time when we're going to do two tires. Bill?
Tony Jr., are you going to beat it in his brain?
I mean, we'll try to tune him up there. I mean, everything with the word pit road involved in it today has been pretty bad. So we'll just try to make up for it and try to get up here to the front, and see what we can do.
Yeah, that's just one of those things that happens occasionally. The things stall, and then a lot of times it's so tough to get refired that it happens a lot. And we've seen a lot of guys busted for speeding entering pit road. This is a little bit different this year. Before, remember, they let you guys come in right off of turn 4. This year they made you use the access road. We've already had 4 or 5 cars busted for speeding getting in.
Yeah, I mean, just everybody tries to come around that corner so fast to get to pit road. Because it's not your typical pit road. But, it's just, there's some guys trying to push it. Everybody's a little anxious because it's the last race of the season. Everybody's trying to get the best finish they can before we get to wintertime.
It's amazing, though, the adjustments you made, how good that car got on the run before this last one. Man, that thing was really wicked fast.
Yeah, and we're really not that far from where we started the race, so that's a good thing. But the car did come alive there, and hopefully we can keep it right there. I mean, that small adjustment right there sent it over the edge, so you can see how finicky the cars are. So hopefully we can get her back a little bit snug, and he can make his way back up through there.
And it looks like obviously he's making some real good time up high, but when he comes up on somebody, they're using that outside line, he can drive down to the bottom and clear them down there and still runs fast lap times.
Yeah, and we're pretty lucky about that because most of the time when your car is only working up top, you're kind of stuck there. So we do have the ability to do that. So, that's playing in our favor right now. So we'll just, we got 120 some laps to go here, so we'll see what happens.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Thank you.
122. It'll be 121 when they come around and get the green flag. Again, right now, Dale Jr. running in the 20th spot.
All right, man. We are coming to the green here. We are coming to the green.
They came back down pit road, put left side tires on after having a little bit of difficulty on the first time they came down pit road. We'll let TJ Majors bring us to the green.
Get ready. Green. All clear in front of you there. All clear in front of you. Come inside the 19 cars. No pressure from behind. Still lined up inside there. Still inside. Still inside there. 84 on the bottom. Enter bumper. Enter bumper. Still there. Enter door. Enter door. Still there. Enter bumper. Clear. All clear.
Again, that's Scott Speed in the 83 in front of us. That's for position.
83 there, just 83. Got the 85 back from him. Still clear up behind him if you want it. Clear by 3 to the 8. Inside there. Still inside. 84 car. Enter door. Enter bumper. Clear low. 1 outside. Clear low. 1 outside. 83 car outside. Still there. Enter door. Enter bumper. Still outside there. Still there. Still outside the 25. Still there. Enter door. Still there. No pressure from behind there. No pressure from behind, just the 25 there.
That's Dale Jr.'s driver, Brad Keselowski, in that 25.
Inside the 8, all the way on the bottom there. In the middle, 3 wide. In the middle, 3 wide. Inside. Still in the middle there. Still in the middle. Clear low, clear high.
See our man Brad Keselowski in that 25 car. Keeping an eye on him. Brad right now is running on the 34th spot.
Still outside.
1 lap down.
Still there's your door. Outside, clear up, clear up.
Junior trying to figure out which line to take. Now he goes right down the middle. See if he can get by that 19 or the 25. Talked about a little bit of a struggle.
It's your door. It's your bumper. Clear the 19 there. Back inside. That's your bumper. Still there. That's your bumper. Still inside. Still inside. You're pulling it. Still inside there. Still inside. All clear. 45 inside now. Inside. That's your door. That's your bumper. Clear. Car's going to be up Halman with a flat up front.
Carl Edwards has led the most laps and will get credited with that. He will get the 5 bonus points.
High off the 2 there. Slow car up high off the 2. You're all clear. All clear. He's up against the wall. Up against the wall there. Up against the wall still.
And into the wall still is that 2 of Kurt Busch.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution has come out.
There. You're all clear.
So Kurt Busch not happy, I'm sure, at all with his situation as he got into the wall.
Right. Can you tell anything with all that traffic around? You're real tight. We'll do 4 tires, guys. Get ready.
I think that issue with the 2 could have stemmed from an issue on pit road with the 84 cars. They were coming off of pit road. And the 9 car.
A bunch of them come down pit road in the state.
Casey Kane will get the free pass.
Or are you doing this for the fuel? Danny, I don't think a lot of them will. Okay, I'm just saying this.
Pit road will be open. Fields being caught up with the pace car. Brett Bodine.
Now right now 115 laps to go. I think there's a good good chance that if Dale Jr. gets fuel right now, he may be able to make this thing on 1 more stop, Rick. And I don't think the guys that stopped the previous caution, would be able to make it. So this being back here could really turn out to be an opportunity.
Want to take advantage of any opportunities that are presented to this National Guard Amp Energy Chevrolet team. Pit road is now open, so we'll see how many duck onto that access road. A few looking. Not too many takers as of yet.
Hey boy, will be pity. The road is open here.
2 have made their way, and it looks as though not very many. We've made the hard left turn, and so you'll see Dale Jr. in the lower left corner of your screen, and you watch that pit stop.
All new 09 F-150 are probably the same guys we all cheated off of in science class. We're thinking about pizza, they're thinking about aerodynamic wake properties. Crazy smart. Take fuel economy, for example. They gave it 21 miles per gallon. You can't get a truck with better mileage. And they didn't give up an ounce of power to get it. In fact, they actually increased the horsepower. Now that is some A-plus truck thinking. It's not just a new truck, it's a new F-150.
And I'm just celebrating my latest victory. You see? Saved a lot on my car insurance, and you can too. Just call 877-NW-SERIES for a quote today, and you can save like up to $500. Plus, you can enter to win the ultimate NASCAR experience and meet me trackside in Las Vegas. Just call 877-NW-SERIES today to switch and save. Nationwide is on your side.
Monday, what's going on between Sam, her new boyfriend, her ex, and his ex is so X-rated. It's probably already on the internet.
Oh my God! Oh!
ABC's Samantha Who, all new Monday, 9:30, 8:30 Central on ABC.
ABC Thursday. These students want to experiment,
We could take out his appendix.
but operating on each other
None of my interns are answering pages.
could be fatal. ABC's Grey's Anatomy, all new Thursday, 9, 8 Central on ABC.
This is the world's most powerful ATV. It has the best power steering, the highest horsepower, the smoothest ride, the largest wheels, the highest clearance, and the most pulling power. Introducing the Polaris Sportsman XP, the world's most powerful ATV.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You knocked me out. Right off of my feet. Boom, boom, boom.
A race car driver feels 800 pounds of force at every turn. How does Dale Jr. overcome it? Energy Focus Control. Amp yourself.
Sweet mother.
Start your morning.
And it took that long to cut the tire down, then he got in the wall up there in 3 and 4.
TJ Majors just explaining to Dale Jr. what was going on with the 2 of Kurt Busch. Interesting.
You want to go when you get to the line.
Interesting pit road for Kurt Busch. Not exactly sure what was going on there. Again, you were able to see the pit stop. We're going to show it to you one more time.
Really didn't have anything to lose. Brought Dale Jr. down pit road, put 4 more tires on it. Remember, Dale Jr., what little time he got on the racetrack, said it was a little bit tight, so this gave Tony Jr. an opportunity to maybe slightly adjust on the car, as well as possibly get him in the fuel window to make this on one more stop. There were a handful of cars that had the same strategy. Matt Kenseth, Juan Pablo Montoya, Jeff Gordon, our teammate Martin Truex, I believe Bill Elliott and Scott Speed also all came down pit road, and possibly the 38 of David Gilliland. So from about 14th on back,
and some lap cars coming up the inside.
all came down pit road on this last round here.
So we're going to restart this one in 20th. There are 22 on the lead lap. First car scored a lap down. Highest car scored a lap down is at 16 of Greg Biffle. So he's looking for the free pass. The 2 car of Kurt Busch. I told you it was a little bit of an awkward pit road for him. He's going to restart at the tail end of the longest line. But when he came onto pit road, he was on the chip. So I don't know if he stayed in first gear the whole way, but he was on the chip for probably 20 stalls, and he stopped, and he did a burnout for a large portion of his move off of pit road.
Over to the green here at the 83 and the 9 of your mirror. The 9 got the lucky dog to win time there.
So he was penalized for his actions. And the pace car is off.
Right,
They're back in the hands of the 99.
All right, get ready. Get ready. Real slow start here. Grain, grain, grain. Still inside there, still inside. Still inside there, just 1 inside. You can have 2 inside here now. 2 inside, 2 inside. 2 inside there. Still 2 inside. Still 2 inside. Just 1 inside. Clear. All clear.
Get 4 fresh tires on that 88 National Guard Chevrolet.
Bumper there, the tank car. Still inside there. All clear. All clear.
Of AJ Allmendinger
running 9 there, middle of the track there. Inside, inside, just 1 inside there.
Running us awfully hard.
Still restart. Got the 83 trying to go with you. Hit your bumper. Still there. Still there. bumper, clear the 9, just the 10 now, just the 10 car there. Still inside there, the 9 on the bottom there. Clear to the middle there, clear to the middle, and the 10 inside there. In the middle, in the middle, in the middle, 3 wide there. Still in the middle, still in the middle. Clear low, inside, inside. Inside the 10 there, gonna be in the middle here. Still in the middle there, be clear behind the 09 up the needed there. Still outside, still there, still there, still there, still in the middle. Still in the middle there, still in the middle, still in the middle, still in the middle, 3 wide. Still in the middle there, clear low if you want it. '83's coming with a run there, looking inside. Inside all the way at the bottom.
Dale Jr. all the way up against the wall now after being right in the middle of a 3 wide.
Bumper clear, all clear.
Now he'll set his sights on the 10 again for position.
That 09 car right in front of Dale Jr. is actually a Hendrick car. They have a very close working relationship with James Finch and the Mikusuki Chevrolet.
All clear. 83.3 back there, runs the bottom.
James uses Hendrick Motors in his nationwide cars with Mike Bliss, as well as the Cup car here with Sterling Marlin. So Rick let James use one of their cars.
Mr. Bumper. Be clear up behind him.
Still trying to get by that 09 as well as the 84 just in front of him.
Still outside there, all the way by the wall. All the way by the wall there. Still outside, still there. Still there, clear up behind him. 83's one back.
Again, for position, we're trying to get by the 10.
Stay with it, man. You'll get him here.
Down to the bottom of the racetrack once again for Dale Jr. right behind us. That 83.
Still outside the 09 up there. Still there. Still outside there.
Still 43 cars officially running on the racetrack. So as we talked about the big championship picture, Jimmy Johnson still needs to keep his nose clean.
Inside the 84. Still inside there.
A lot of green flag laps have been run today here at Homestead Miami Speedway as we have just
two inside, still 2 inside there. 2 inside, 2 inside, just 1 inside, 70, middle of the track there. Clear low.
104 laps remaining in the 2008 season.
Outside, 09, by himself, at your door, at your bumper. Still there, clear. Chandler in the front, real man some way. Chandler in the front.
Dale Jr.'s had his hands full.
Chandler in the front.
having to work by quite a few cars after they came back down pit road the second time. Changed 4 tires, filled it back full of fuel. Again, that was on lap 153. We're just completing lap 165. So on lap 166 of this race.
9 at your door. At your door there. Still there. Still there. At your door. At your door. You clear up behind him there. And the 09 2 back.
That 9 is for position, as
Still
is the
outside
10.
there. Still outside the 9. Still outside the 9 there. Clear up behind him. Clear by 2.
So racing against the 9
Still
for
outside
position.
there. At your door, all the way by the wall.
And the
Clear
10.
up behind him there. 09's one back. Still clear by half there. Still all clear. All clear.
Dale Jr. stays on the high side of the racetrack now as he works his way through 3 and 4. A little bit loose again. Coming out of 4. Able to stay right on the back bumper of that 9 of Casey Kane, though.
Slow one ahead on the high side there. Inside, one inside on the bottom. Slow one up high, one inside, slow one inside. Inside, inside. Still there. Still there. Caution is out.
Caution is out. It's the 47 of Marcos Ambrose. Caution coming out on lap 168, Phil.
Yeah, he had trouble coming off of turn 4. Looked like he might have gotten the wall off of turn 4.
Traffic, Junior. That's all it is. And folks, I just got some kind of idea. I'm down. Nah, we're good. Everywhere I can try to go, run in the back of somebody.
See the damage in the upper right corner of the screen for Marcos Ambrose.
Pit road will be open here. I'm staying out. Hitting for 2 tires. I want to pit. You'll get handed to you if you don't come. Everybody else will be putting 4 on. You'll be able to put 2.
2 tires is the call. Dale Jr. said don't want to come, but he's coming now. But he's been given plenty of room and plenty of time to wrap his brain around a 2-tire stop, which he talked about earlier when they tried the 2-tire stop. As he mentioned,
4,200.
2-tire stop. Everyone else will be stopping for 4.
2 tires, guys.
Came in, we were 21st.
In here, 2 tires. Be ready. No way. 5, 4, 3. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, I think Dale Jr. may be one of the. Well, it looks like there's going to be several 2-tire changes by people.
Go, go, go.
It's going to be the number of cars out.
Still 29, 4,200 all clear, 4,200 all clear.
A lot of people decided to do 2 tires.
Yeah, people realize how important track position is. We heard Dale Jr. say that I don't think the car's that bad. It's just the traffic, heavy traffic.
We gained about 3 spots.
We'll be right back with more Hotpass here with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a part that's built better than it needs to be, go to your local Napa Auto Parts store.
You'll find they have the smartest people in the business.
Have parts for any... Oh, I'm beat.
What?
We have been putting some serious time in here.
Ron, we've been at it for like 15 seconds.
I know, Mike. I'm just not used to working this long.
No.
You can't have them all.
Yes, I can.
It's not
What
fair.
is going on?
Mark's hogging all the new minutes.
We have a ton of rollover minutes. Use them.
Yeah, but his are new.
You know, not everyone gets to keep their unused minutes.
Can't believe he gets all the new minutes.
Is this new or old?
I can't
What?
tell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear you. What?
Only AT&T's Family Talk with Rollover saves your family's unused minutes. It's the best value around. And now add a line for just $9.99. Get an exclusive quick messaging phone for $79.99 after mail-in rebate.
Everything okay, Carl?
I'm winning, right?
Yeah, but the other drivers think Aflac sponsorship's giving you an advantage.
Well, if you're sick and you can't work, Aflac pays cash fast to help keep you in the race.
I know, but they see it a little differently. I taught him that.
Aflac, proud sponsor of NASCAR and Carl Edwards.
There's a craftsman in all of us.
race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
Tonight, the tale begins with neighborhood gossip.
Are you really pregnant?
And ends in murder. Fire! It's the biggest episode of this season. ABC's Desperate Housewives. All new tonight, 9/8 Central on ABC.
Welcome back to NASCAR Hotpass, exclusively on DirecTV. Dale Earnhardt Jr. came back off the pit road and now being scored in the 15th position. It's Jeff Gordon that got the nod as your race leader. And David Rudiman's behind him in second. Matt Kenseth is third. Clint Boyer fourth. And the 38 of David Gilliland is fifth. Now it is Carl Edwards back in the 6th position.
I think you're about 15th or 16th here.
Jimmy Johnson is 14th. When you look at the big picture in the championship running. Hendrick Motorsports running order. Jeff Gordon now runs first. Jimmy Johnson in the 14th position. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has scored 15th. Casey Mears back in the 19th spot. And Brad Keselowski is back in 31st. So that's where our Hendrick Motorsports drivers are running, as you see that on the right side of your screen. Tony Rizzuti, what's happening down there on pit road that we haven't seen tonight?
Well, Rick, I've been keeping an eye on the young man, Brad Keselowski, that you were just talking about. I would say it would be safe to say that it's been a learning day for Kez. The car started out real tight off the exit of the corner. They put a spring rubber into the right rear. That helped it a little bit. He said it still could be a little bit freer on exit, but he's having a good time. And Rick, you know, young guys, they need energy. They eat a lot. Back at lap 142, he was like, can I get something to eat? They brought him a sandwich. He said, that's good. I think I'm good for another 500 miles. Of course, 400-mile race here this afternoon. But Brad Keselowski having a good time here this evening, learning a lot in that 25 GoDaddy Chevrolet. Also, Phil, I wanted to point something out to you, and maybe you could enlighten us on this. We're hearing a lot of the cars talk about their splitters now starting to hit. We heard it from the 99, also the 24. Would that be because the track's starting to cool off and maybe the cars are traveling more?
Yeah, Tony, I think so. You know, obviously with the cooler track temperatures, these guys are going to run a little bit faster. So, you know, the faster they go, the more air they're going to push down, the more downforce they're going to have. And that's probably going to get those splitters on the ground. Now, hopefully they will, after they run a few laps, they'll build the air pressure back up and that problem will go away. But I would think that the hitting the splitter situation would be early on after a pit stop when they come out with fairly low air pressure. But yes, I think you're right. The cooling track temperatures would affect that.
Got that 41 of Reed Sorensen making his way up through the middle. Not sure where he's going to land on the restart. He has scored a lap down, so he was trying to make his way up in front of the 70.
All right, coming to the green here.
Again, it's Jeff Gordon out in front. David Rudiman running second.
All right, get ready. Get ready. Checking up here. Green, green, green. Outside lane, checking up. Keep digging, come on. Clear in front of you there now. Clear in front of you there. Inside the 78 there on the bottom. Inside, just one inside there, the 41 now. 29 right with you. Inside the 78 at your bumper. Still there at your bumper, the corner. All clear, all clear.
Running 15th, right in front of us is the 48. Jimmy Johnson.
Inside, 29 inside. Inside there at your door. 20 trying to go outside here, so clear high. Looking outside, outside. Clear low, outside there. Still outside there, 20 cars, and 42 trying to go with him.
20 and 29.
Outside all the way by the wall there at your door. 42 is going with him there. At your bumper, outside. Outside at your door. You clear up behind the 42.
And the 42. All cars that we're racing against, we've dropped back to 18th now. Need a good long green flag run here.
Looking outside there, the 9 car. Outside at your bumper. Outside by himself there, he's got a hole behind him there, 78, 3 back. All clear, all clear.
Right up against the wall, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Let's see if we get that momentum up. A little bit loose again, getting into the gas.
All clear, all clear.
So he fights that loose condition. Right up against the wall once again through 1 and 2. And rockets down the backstretch.
Here you go. Smooth as drive away. Get these guys back here. So clear by 1 over the 78. There you go, inside the 01 there.
Remember, Rick, Jeff Gordon is one of the guys that we've been racing with, our teammate. Well, right now,
Side. All clear, all clear.
undoubtedly,
And on the backstretch chair, caution out, watch your rear, the 5's inside, the 5's inside.
That 31 got into the 78. That happened right inside of us, and then the 31 goes sliding.
How about Rick? Yeah, 10-4. We're getting tightened up. We'll turn in the middle and all. It's spinning out. It's got no right rear grip in all. Get it way slow, and then you get the gas. You can't get the gas. You just hold. You're just slow all the time.
Take another look.
Pit road's going to be open this time. Riding in hard on the front, just sliding the nose all the way through the center. Spinning out. Off.
That was the shot behind us. There you see riding along with Jeff Burton from the ABC perspective. He's coming out of turn number 2. Junior said he was struggling.
yeah, Junior was really tight through the center of the corner. Then he has the wheel cut so much, and it finally loses grip in the rear, Rick. And when that happens, the 78 had made a run, and the 31 made a run on him. The 78 ducked to the inside, and that really left nowhere for the 31 to go. So that you get turned around. Unfortunately, I don't think the 31 made any contact with the wall on the inside.
48 of Jimmy Johnson makes his way onto pit road. He's going to put 4 tires on.
4 tires.
4 tires for the National Guard. Amp Energy Chevrolet team.
5, 4, 3, 2, right there. Where are we at?
Off pit road.
No pressure at all.
Just over 13 seconds for Dale Jr. and the over-the-wall crew. Coming out right behind our teammate, that 48 of Jimmy Johnson. Get access road both on pit road, and then you have to take the access road off of pit road. Through 1 and 2, you blend back up after you come off of turn 2. 88 laps of racing remain, though, as the laps continue to wind down. Dale Jr.'s got his work cut out for him. Going to restart this one back in the 20th spot. Out in front of the field, it's still our teammate, Jeff Gordon. In the big picture, the championship title hunt, Carl Edwards runs 7th, and Jimmy Johnson runs 22nd. Only 1 car is off the racetrack. That's the 47 of Marcos Ambrose.
Tucks up here on the outside.
So Jimmy Johnson still needs to keep his nose clean. Still looking at that 35th place finish is the mark he needs to make sure to clinch this championship.
Both. Enterprise will pick you up and get you going to romantic weekends. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Now the
chase for the Sprint Cup comes to you with NASCAR Sprint Cup Mobile. Dropkick yourself into the drama with live race radio, real-time stats, and live team chatter. Only from Sprint and only on the Now Network.
$5 foot long. $5 foot long. It's good going strong.
Subway, home of the famous $5 footlong. Lots and lots like the delicious oven-roasted chicken breast, black forest ham, and the Oh My meatball marinara. $5 footlongs, all day, every day.
At Subway.
Are you gonna go for it?
This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
No, crazy is not connecting your new flat screen to DirecTV and missing out on your favorite channels in HD.
Get the most TV for your money. Call 1-800-DIRECTV.
The Harley J. Earl Trophy weighs exactly 54.25 pounds. But if you're a NASCAR driver, it feels like the weight of the world, because you know all too well of the pressure and the expectations that come with trying to win the world's most prestigious race. But you also know that lifting those 54 pounds means that you've just become a part of the Daytona 500 legend forever. Experience the legend. To guarantee your seats, call 1-800-PIT-SHOP or visit Daytona500.com.
Welcome back. Take a look back at how this season started. The Bud Shootout right out front of the field. That National Guard Chevrolet grabbing the checkered flag in the Bud Shootout. What a start for Dale Earnhardt Jr. as he moved over to Hendrick Motorsports. But it wasn't done there. After celebrating in Victory Lane, he decided, I like that a lot. Gatorade Duel number 1. Guess who was back in Victory Lane with his AMP Energy Chevrolet? Dale Jr. in the green fire suit, celebrating once again. So a great start to the 2008 season. Not only did he get into Victory Lane those 2 times, also at Michigan later on in the season, and earlier this year, obviously, getting another win. And, well, it's only 87 days until we head back to Daytona. 2009 Speedway.
We are coming to the green here.
That doesn't sound like that long.
It really isn't. When you think about how long the seasons are, 9 months is the season for NASCAR, longest season in any sport. So even though it
Got
takes
the 5 to 10, 31 in your mirror there.
Takes a toll on a lot of the people. We heard Dale Jr. earlier.
It was real slow here. I'll call the green. I'll watch in front of you.
He said, well, about 2 weeks I want to be back to the track.
Get ready. Real slow here. Real slow. Bring the green. All clear in front of you. No pressure from the 5. The 5's 2 back.
Ominous view there, Phil, of the whole field more or less in front of us.
Still all clear there. All clear. Inside, inside. Still inside the 78, all the way in the bottom there. Still inside.
Our teammate, Jimmy Johnson.
Still inside the 55 there. All clear, all clear.
Looking to win a championship tonight.
Still outside there by himself. 83, enter door. Clear up behind him if you need it. Enter door there now. Enter door and trying to go with. Still outside. Still there, enter door, middle of the track. Still enter door there. Clear high behind him if you want. And Carl inside with you there, outside by himself. Still outside by himself there. Enter door, middle of the track, clear of the 83. Clear of the 83 there, all clear.
You know, the significance of Jeff Gordon leading right now is huge. He has won a race for 14 years, trying to keep a streak alive. And out in front of the field right now at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Outside the 70 there by himself. You clear up behind him if he pulls you here.
See where your hot pass hot shots are running. First, 5th, 18th, and 19th.
Still outside, clear up behind him. all the way on the bottom there, the tank car. Inside the 10, inside the 10, that's your bumper. Clear the 10, clear the 10. Inside the 70. Hit your bumper, all clear, 66 right with you with a big run there, one back.
New leader.
Inside.
Up front, Matt Kenseth back up front now. Jimmy Johnson looking to the inside of that 16 of Greg Biffle.
And car 4 back
A lot of traffic right here. Dale Jr. talked about, seems like everywhere he went, he saw the back bumper of somebody. Every line he tried to take.
Your bumper, inside, inside. Still inside there, enter door, enter door. 2 inside, 2 inside. 1 inside, all the way on the bottom.
Jimmy Johnson negotiating through that traffic as well.
Still there, enter door, bumper clear, all clear.
A.J. Allmendinger in that 10. We're racing against him as well as the 66 that's just in front of us, Scott Riggs.
Get up funny a little bit there, just a 22 inside, no pressure from behind, still inside. Still inside all the way to the bottom. And 2 inside there.
Running 20th, trying to get by that 9.
2 inside, 2 inside. Still there, 2 inside. Clear low.
What a big pass that was. Getting by Casey Kane in that number 9.
2 inside, 2 inside.
Got to remember, Rick, when he restarted this race in 15th or wherever it was, it's really like restarting 30th because you have lap cars all the way along the bottom line.
Now only 23 cars on the lead lap right now. And only 2 cars off of the racetrack. The 31 and the 47 are now
inside at your door, bumper clear.
Scored off the racetrack. Matt Kenseth trying to get back into victory lane. Jeff Gordon trying to get into victory lane. Kenseth, then Gordon, and here comes Denny Hamlin. Those 3 cars continue to battle up front. Dale Jr. trying to keep his nose clean and get through this slower traffic, and he runs 19. Progressive banking at this racetrack from 18 degrees on the bottom up to 20 degrees on the top. Enables Dale Jr.
Still
to run
outside there, still outside.
The different lines.
Clear up behind the 41 there. No pressure behind. You're clear by 5 over the 43.
TJ Majors continuing to spot. Giving Dale Jr. as much information as he can.
Outside, outside at your door. Still there, still outside. Still there at your bumper, middle of the track. Clear the 21. Outside the 41 there. Still outside the 41. Still there, be clear up behind him, clear up behind him.
Able to get by that 21 of Bill Elliott. Again, the cars were racing for position. In front of us is the 66. We just got by that 21 for the 18th spot. We move up to 18th. Bill Elliott moves back to 19.
Inside 41, enter door, bumper clear, all clear.
41, a lap down.
Outside the 09, enter bumper, clear the 09, clear the 09. You're back there. So clear by 1. Clear by 1 there.
09 also a lap down race car.
There you go. Good job.
As is the 15. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Lower left corner of your screen. You're on Hot Pass.
Jimmy? Casey? Dale? Yeah, man. Let's rock.
When you're Hendrick Motorsports, every race is a battle. And every win comes with Q Motor Oil technology. And there's a Q horsepower specially designed to help maximize the power in your car. Unleash all your horses.
The countdown has begun. ABC Monday, there's only one place you should be. It's down to the final four. Lance Bass, Warren Sack, Cody Lindley, Brooke Burke.
That is why you are the last woman standing.
But only 3 will survive, and this is their last chance to make it to the finals.
Nobody wants to win this competition more than me. Nobody.
ABC's Dancing with the Stars live Monday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Oh, could everyone please aim their remote at one of these slow images? Now pick a fast one. Excellent. You've now demonstrated for yourself the difference between DSL and Roadrunner High Speed Online. Add all these extra features over our advanced fiber network, and you'll see why Roadrunner zooms past DSL every time.
Call Time Warner Cable for special savings on Roadrunner High Speed Online. Don't delay. Call today. Time Warner Cable, the power of you.
Here at DirecTV, we're always looking for new ways to offer you the best in entertainment. So we've created an exclusive commercial-free network just for you. It's on channel 101 and it's available to you at no extra charge. Watch advanced screenings and innovative original entertainment that you're only going to see on DirecTV, not on cable and not on Dish. The 101 network, it's not just a channel, it's pure commercial-free entertainment, and it's yours to enjoy. Compliments of DirecTV.
Compliments of DirecTV.
Jenny McCarthy.
We weren't making much time, but it felt pretty decent. Yeah, you're still making a lot of time.
Welcome back. Caution has come out once again. It's the 41.
38. Make sure you wave when you go by.
NASCAR's just said it's the 88 and then the 38. And you heard TJ Majors say, wave as you go by. Listen in.
Don't worry about the corners that he hits on the straightaways. Not even sure we're really racing him.
Let's try that again. There was some there were some humorous things said by Dale Jr. there. David Gilliland was well, he was getting a little aggressive trying to take the spot away that we were pretty sure we had. They're coming onto pit road now, so the 88 will.
You're gonna race me, really? Is it really worth it? One bar. Really? 100 right here. 4 ball racing pack, just what it helps. Come on, I know you want it. I know you want this spot. I'm not even sure we're really racing him.
Dale Jr. Come on. I know
right
you
here,
want it.
come on. Right there, whoa.
The right rear being on the line is okay. It's the right front that has to be in the box.
Yeah, Dale Jr. told Tony Jr. just a little bit, just a little slight adjustments, a little bit snug. Down at one end of the racetrack, the other end it was really, really good.
Go, 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 go. You got a line coming outside, stay tight right there. Clear, clear, all clear. 4200, all clear.
We were in front of the 38 when we came in, and we're in front of the 38 when we go out.
Good work.
Yeah, I was just glad he beat that 38 out.
It's funny how I get to the box all messy, and Scott Speed comes in there and parks where he parks there. Still. He's actually pretty good about trying to help you. On and off the track, pretty neat.
That was nice. Words of encouragement there from Dale Jr. And again,
he's been pretty decent tonight.
The communication was between David Gill and, well, Dale Jr. talking about David Gill. He's like, does he really want this spot? Is he really going to race before it?
Pretty good, round 4 right there. Working our way back in it here.
Oh, Tay, that's insanium in the cranium, dog.
I'm laughing on the dark, abysmal inside.
Shake your funny maker. Shake it. Shake it hard.
If they bottled that kind of funny, I'd buy it. Hilarity by Daryl.
How would you say LOL? With a full keyboard, it's easier to text it how you'd say it. The Propel N Matrix, only from AT&T.
Congratulations. You knew a lot about this car.
I did my research on cars.com. Seriously, their consumer reviews and dealer locator really helped.
Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Plus, now I don't have to use Plan B.
What's Plan B?
I was gonna have a witch doctor shrink your head if you didn't give me what I wanted.
Hey, Jay, can I take off? I got a tiny head.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Sorry about that. I should get him out of here.
Right.
Welcome back. 65 laps of racing remain in the 2008 season. Amazingly enough, 87
up the inside there.
87 days until we get our racing fix back with the Daytona 500. And so, impressively enough, you see the 48 is out in front of the field now. Jimmy Johnson is in front, and that gives him 5 bonus points. He won't be able to get the most bonus points. Carl Edwards has got that.
He's leading now. Yeah.
I think what that means,
glancing at that scoreboard once in a while.
Rick, that if Jimmy Johnson was to finish last, Carl Edwards has already clinched
38,
leading the most
5,
laps,
the 1.
so he would have to finish second in this race, at least second to win the championship. If Jimmy finishes last, and Marcus Ambrose, as we know, is still in the garage here. Don't know if they're working on that car, trying to get it back out or not. So certainly championship implications now, getting as we get down towards the end of this thing.
All right, coming to the green here. I'll call the green there. Nice smooth shift. I'll walk in front of you.
Well, we've heard from other drivers talking about how difficult it is to race in the back, and that's apparently what Chad Knaus has just said, that it's too tough to race back there. I wanted to get that car out in clean air.
Get ready. Get ready. Green. All clear in front of you there. All clear in front of you. No pressure for 38. Slow car down low. Got a real slow car on the bottom up here. Then 2 cars real slow down there. Got 2 inside there. Just 1 inside. 1 inside the middle of the track. 78 there. He's on the bottom now. At your door.
So Dale Jr. stays up against the wall.
All clear. At your bumper still. You're pulling him. All clear. All clear. No pressure from behind.
Tony Eury Jr. made the comment to Dale Jr. Said, well, we're about 10 laps short of being able to make it on fuel from here. He said, I don't think we're going to try.
Clear by 5 over the 38 there. Still slow cars inside there. Inside the 70 there. Clear the 22, just the 70 there.
While Junior continues to race.
All clear the 70, just the 6 down there now, just the 6.
And battle for positions in the top 15. Toward the front of the field, it is really heating up.
70 car by itself there.
Jimmy Johnson.
There, at your door, at your bumper, clear.
Jimmy's leading. Matt Kenseth's trying to get by him.
Still inside there, still inside.
Carl Edwards is running third.
There. Still inside. Be in the middle here. In the middle, still in the middle. Clear low, clear high.
Dale Jr. has got himself in a tight situation as well. Oh, problems right behind the 48 of Jimmy Johnson. That 2's going to get into the wall.
Caution's out, caution's out, caution's out. He's digging there. All clear, good job.
Caution coming out once again. About 7 laps since the last one.
Pretty good there. Yeah, it's racing.
You know, right now, this...
A little free, a little snug. Just does whatever it wants, whenever it wants. It ain't got nothing consistent going on, but it's racing. Nice. Watch in front of you. Watch in front of you. Yeah, see. Oh, man, ain't gonna put up with that.
Little attitude going on in front of Dale Jr. We just saw looked like this.
I think McMurray is trying to make himself have to pit here.
09 slid into the 26, kind of came down on him. So those two didn't seem like they were getting along very well.
Pit road be open here. Talking about a lot of debris up against turn 2, up against the wall there. Call it, son. Call it. Stay out.
Stay out is the word from Tony Uri Jr.
I got a couple takers here. So 31, 24, 31, 29. I can still come.
Not anymore.
Handful of takers behind you there. Takers. All right. Safety chuck up high here, and there'll be safety chucks up high at 1.
So they're working on the racetrack.
That's all the guys right there, Tony Jr., that are going to finish ahead of us, just in case while they're on pit road, get a good look at them. All right, I'll take a good look at them.
'29 of Kevin Harvick. Topped off with fuel. You see the 24 coming out just on his outside. 24 also topping off on fuel. Looks like we've got a few that think they can go the distance now. Phil, hey Phil, what do you think about coming onto pit road now? They'd be able to make it on fuel. They'd have their best chance of making it on fuel, and he's only 6 spots ahead of the last car on the lead lap.
Rick, I think if we were going to do that, we'd done it the time before.
But it's only 6 spots.
I know.
Now you're seeing the lap down cars making their way onto pit road. Remember, it was a fuel mileage race in the middle of the season when Dale Earnhardt Jr. made it to victory lane.
Boy, I got it figured out. The guys in front of you are going to have to stop. The ones behind you are going to go for it. So we're going to wind up 25th. If you run out on the last lap, you're going to run 25th. If you stay out, you'll win the race. Yeah, simple. Give this spot up to save more gas. Let's go for it. That's what I'm thinking. Appreciate all your hard work. Whatever happens here happens. Yes, hell. Yeah, baby! Way to go, Tony Jr. Good job. Woo!
And so Dale Jr. used fuel mileage at Michigan to win the race. And what a great job they did there.
Going to be one to go at the lines. I did not run that vacuum up there. Just some guys walked through there and picked up some stuff.
Hey, Rick, these caution laps may be enough to get us in the window, and that would be the best of both worlds, being able to keep the track position that we have. Junior try to save some fuel on this caution flag and a reduced speed. That may be enough to get us in our window to run the 67 laps from our last pit stop.
And again, we're scored right now 13th. So there were a few cars that came in. Now you
Jamie's
see
coming.
Jamie McMurray is going to
try to top off late.
Make a top off late.
Here comes another one, Junior. Add to that, please, that first lane. Probably what he's trying to do. Yeah, you can add him to the first list that we wrote down about a lap ago. All right. I'm putting to the list. That's one something you ain't got to pass, so let's go forward. We ain't got to worry about it. We'll pass them 30 to go. We've got 4 on. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. One to go here. I got to go with Tony Jr. on this one because odds are he ain't going to make it back up through. I know. NASCAR. How bad have you got it? Let's go. I'm ready. These last few laps, man. Y'all soak it up, man. Y'all going to be washing for I'm telling you. Just make sure you grunt when you shift. Todd? Sam. Need to get your hand scanned on Monday.
Oh, isn't it great we could listen into all of this? Running 12th, getting ready for the restart.
Let me interpret a little bit of what Dale Jr. is saying. First of all, the first time when the pits opened and we had about a half a dozen cars come down, Junior said these are the guys that are going to finish ahead of us, because Junior's saying he thinks those guys are going to be able to make it the rest of the way of fuel, and he's not.
66, 29, 24.
But may have a surprise for him and may be able to make it anyway.
I think you're running about 12th there.
You are running 12th, Dale Jr., and you're coming up on the green flag once again. Let's see how far we go on green flag racing.
All right, get ready. Get ready. Green, green, green. All clear in front of you there. 30 is got a little bit of a run here. Going to have slow cars inside there. Still one back. Still one back. Inside the 70 on the bottom. Inside, inside. Hit your bumper. Clear. Still cleared by one over the 38. He's clearing your mirror now.
Dale Jr. running.
You go. Still inside. The 01 there. No pressure from behind. No pressure from behind.
That middle line. And look at the lot of cars in front of him.
You're going to have 2 inside here. 2 inside. 2 inside. Just 1 inside. Middle of the track. 19 car. Still at your bumper there. Still at your bumper. Middle of the track. Clear low. Clear low. Good job.
Quick, by the way, the 47 car, Marcus Ambrose, is back on the racetrack. He is 43 laps behind Dale Jr. right now, but we have 55 laps to go. So there, you know, Marcus Ambrose could, I mean, as far as Jimmy Johnson, Marcus Ambrose could theoretically finish in front of Jimmy Johnson if Jimmy was to have trouble right now.
And again, talking about that championship picture, Jimmy Johnson running second on the racetrack. Carl Edwards back in 4th. So the 141-point lead.
So clear by 2 over the 19. No pressure.
Increased just a bit. Remember, Carl Edwards led the most laps, so he has those bonus points, those 5 bonus points. But Jimmy Johnson has also led a lap, led a couple, and so that gives him 5 bonus points for leading. And right now, Jimmy Johnson running in the 2nd spot.
Rick, the way it stands right now, by virtue of the fact that Jimmy led a lap, Carl Edwards would have to finish at least 2nd in this race to win the championship if Jimmy was to finish dead last.
Dale Jr. holding on to 12th. The next car in front of him for position will be the 6 of David Reagan. 2 of Kurt Busch is headed to the garage. He's had a tough day. Finish out his 2008 season. Good run down the backstretch by that 88. Staying in the gas.
There you go, homie. Keep digging.
There goes Denny Hamlin by that 48, taking second away from Jimmy Johnson. Your championship contenders are now nose to tail on the racetrack. Right in front of us.
Inside the 7 by himself. Still there at your door, at your bumper. Still there. Still inside the 7.
That was Brad Keselowski in that 25. Dale Jr. keeping the momentum up on the high side of the racetrack. Let's see what Robbie Gordon does. He's going to stay out of our way.
At your door, at your bumper, clear.
Keselowski right in front of us. I'm not so sure Dale Jr. didn't give him a little tap there.
Still inside there, the 7. Inside the 25 now, just the 25 there at your bumper.
Well, he better back off for us, is all I can say.
I was going to say, job security right now would say that Brad Keselowski better give us this spot.
Just the 25 there still. One more good corner. You'll drive away from this group.
And remember, TJ spots for Brad in the Nationwide Series.
Yeah. Now trying to get a run on that 41 in front of us.
It's too slick on the right rear. Yeah, no.
The 41 has scored a lap down in 30th.
Inside the 29, all the way in the bottom there. At your door, all the way in the bottom, at your bumper. Still at your bumper, still at your bumper. Clear low, clear low.
Racing against that 29. That's to hold on to this 12th spot.
Outside there, at your door, at your bumper. Clear.
In front of the field, it's Matt Kenseth, and Denny Hamlin runs second. Jimmy Johnson is third. Carl Edwards is fourth. Tony Stewart is fifth. '29 of Kevin Harvick and the 25 of Brad Keselowski continue to battle behind us. Dale Jr. with a great run coming out of turn number 2. So holding on to 12th right now. 11th is that 44 now of David Rudiman. We've got to reel in. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
2008. Introducing Hale Hughes, an oil field roughneck from Woodville, Texas. Hale won the new 09 Ford F-150 and lots of other great prizes. Find out how your favorite worker can become next year's winner at Dickies.com. Dickies, a legend in work.
And cut! That's the trailer right there. Yeah! Hilarious!
Tropic Thunder.
What is going on here?
Get some on DVD and Blu-ray Tuesday.
I'm comfortable with new looks. I'm comfortable with Wrangler.
Wrangler Jeans Company. With new fits and new styles. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
You've never seen an American Music Awards lineup sweeter than this. Plus, a special appearance by Aerosmith's Steven Tyler and Joe Perry.
Can you believe it?
Jimmy Kimmel hosts the 2008 American Music Awards live next Sunday at 7/6 Central on ABC.
We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back!
ABC's Lost, the premiere event, Wednesday, January 21st on ABC.
In the Guard, you become a soldier. What does it mean to be a soldier? It's being a part of a noble tradition of a service extending back almost 400 years. It
means you become a member of the best trained, best equipped, and most respected military force in history. It means you'll make a difference. Now it's your turn to serve. Call or visit 1-800-GO-GUARD.com today.
This month on DirecTV pay-per-view.
I want to protect the people I put in harm's way.
Yeah, I can fly.
I love you.
Are you breaking up with me?
Why don't you go on a vacation?
You just by yourself? Yeah.
What are you doing here?
This is a disaster. She's dating somebody.
Skywalker is in trouble. We're under attack. Battle positions.
DirecTV pay-per-view. Just press a button and you're watching your movie.
Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic. Our ultimate clean, your ultimate feeling.
Door, still there. Still there at your bumper, still there. Still outside, all clear.
All clear. Welcome back to NASCAR Hot Pass. That 44 is running 11th. We're trying to get by him for the spot.
Remember, that's the pole sitter. David Ruderman ran really well early on. Has faded back a little bit back here to the 11th spot, but holding his own right now.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. down to the bottom of the racetrack trying to get behind that 44. Wanting to get his first ever top 10 finish at this racetrack.
Clear by 4:29 now.
The other theme we've got to consider is our position on the racetrack.
There you go. Good corner there. It was awesome. Clear by 7.
And the way it goes for points right now, we've dropped to 11th. We need to get a couple spots to battle back because we want to be on the stage in a couple weeks in New York City. Right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. scored 11th as they run on the track. 12th on the track, 11th in the point standings.
Yeah, need about 4 more positions. They either need to gain some and Kyle lose some, or gain them all together. So a lot at stake here. I know Dale Jr. would love to be up on that stage in New York in early December.
Representing the National Guard as well as
There you
Energy.
go. All clear, no bars.
Up to 11th now for Dale Jr. Kyle Busch runs 6th. Nat Kenseth is leading this race.
Dale Jr. gained 3 points by that pass right there, so that would leave him, what, 13 points behind Kyle Busch right now?
About that, and Denny Hamlin's also up there as well as Tony Stewart. All guys that we're racing with to stay in the top 10 in points. They are all in front of us right now.
Yeah, there's a question as to whether any of us can make it on fuel too, remember, Rick?
A big question if it stays green for the remainder of this race.
I think right now the 29 of Kevin Harvick is the top running car that topped off on that last caution flag, and he runs in the 13th position.
Right up against the wall, Dale Jr. continuing to run.
Side by himself. That's your door. That's your bumper. All clear.
The next car for position will be the 16 of Greg Biffle. Greg Biffle about half a second in front of us.
I'm telling you, Rick, that car is starting to come around again, running very, very good lap times. He was about the 3rd quickest car that time. That last lap on lap 231, as you can see right there.
And forward.
3rd quickest lap turn last time by.
Tony Stewart has taken over the 2nd position, moving Denny Hamlin back a spot, Rick.
So Denny Hamlin moves back. The only problem is we're racing against Tony Stewart as well to be in the top 10 in points at the end of the year. 35 laps remain at Homestead. See the separation between Matt Kenseth, our race leader, and Dale Jr. A lot of cars in front of us need a caution. They won't be able to make it on fuel. More than likely, they won't be able to make it on fuel. There are a few behind us that topped off and have a lot better shot of making it on fuel. Trying to get by Biffle now for the 10th spot. Break into the top 10. And another good lap for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Go get that 6 car, man. Doing awesome here.
The 6 is the next car for position. And Dale Jr.'s got his sights set on it.
Pulls up next to you and you notice, hey, it's yours. That's when it occurs to you that while having a lot of towing power is nice, a little control to go with it would be great too. Enter the all-new 09 F-150. It's got the most towing and now an advanced trailer sway control system. And guess what? It's standard. Anchors away, baby. It's not just a new truck, it's a new F-150.
Here at this modern-day watering hole, this urban Serengeti, it's man meets reptile.
So, Lucy, what are you doing?
Just a little online shopping.
You should check out Geico.com, get a free rate quote. If you like what you see, you can buy it online, over the phone, or at your local Geico office.
Cool.
Remarkable. Oh, no. Help! Did you hear something?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Bouncing! Playing with my ham radio?
Trying out these giant stilts! Aren't you afraid that you're gonna get struck by...
You think that's surprising? Get this. Diet Dew has all the intensity of regular Dew.
None of the calories.
Race fans, log on to NASCAR.com and see how you can customize your own driver apparel items. Only at the NASCAR.com Superstore, the official online store of NASCAR.
ABC Thursday. These students want to experiment,
He could take out his appendix.
but operating on each other
None of my interns are answering pages.
could be fatal. ABC's Grey's Anatomy, all new Thursday, 9, 8 Central on ABC.
And welcome back. NASCAR Hotpass, the final 29 laps of the 2008 season. And there is that 6 of David Reagan just in front of us. That's for the 9th spot. Dale Jr. continuing to click off great lap times. As a matter of fact, just moments ago he came on the radio and said, I think I may have brushed the wall there. He said, but I hit it as lightly as I think you could possibly hit it. 3rd fastest lap on lap 238. That was the last time that went by the start-finish line.
Yeah, he's consistently in the top 3 just about every time around here in lap speed. So the car is really, really good right now. I'll look for Dale Jr. to gain some more positions, but the fuel is going to be the issue.
Pin forward. Go ahead and turn your brake blowers on when you see it.
Just talked to Billy Davis, and he said obviously it's hard to determine.
Straight on. At your doors, Bill. Go inside. All clear.
Rick, Billy said it's hard to determine how much fuel Dale Jr. may have saved on the cautions. Counting the fact that we had cautions, he said we're probably, according to the records, 4 or 5 laps short. Again, not taking any savings into consideration.
Yeah, Phil, he was talking about his brakes just moments ago, and you could tell the rotors are glowing red. The right front rotor was glowing red. So a lot of heat building up in that right front tire. You'll get a good look at it when he comes into turn number 1 here. It is bright red, that rotor.
Yeah, they definitely are. I could see that time. They definitely are glowing red, but man, that thing is still really, really fast on the racetrack.
He's got the brake blower on now. Try to cool that off.
Jimmy right now is running in the 5th spot. Jimmy Johnson, he's about a second and a half behind 4th and about 2 seconds ahead of 6th. So he's got a nice little position right now with 25 laps to go, barring any misfortune. Marcus Ambrose cannot beat Jimmy. Kurt Busch, I think, cannot beat Jimmy. So would you say Jimmy has to finish 37th or better if Carl was to win this race? And right now Carl's running in the 3rd spot, but he's up less than a second behind the leader.
David Reagan back by us moves us back into the 10th spot. 24 laps of racing to go. We just heard TJ Majors giving that information to Dale Jr. Get Dale Jr. talking about his brakes going. We've seen the right front rotor glowing, so cause for concern.
All clear, 16, head back.
16 is currently running 11. Battle for the lead in their upper right corner.
On the bottom there. Entry door there.
Matt Kenseth had it. Tony Stewart's trying to take it away. Last race for Tony Stewart with Joe Gibbs Racing.
Something's wrong. I got to come down pit road, Tony Jr. The steering's broke.
Problems with the 88.
I got flat or something. No brake. 4200 coming at you. Do a normal stop here, guys. 4 tires right quick. Got to look at what's wrong. Can't drive it. Didn't see anything while you're picking in there and changing tires. See anything broke? Put 4 on. I go. Pick on the wheel. 4200 here. I'll get you clear out too. Get you hold there. You can feel it out here. 4200 to the cone.
Sparks flying out of the right front.
You got some big holes coming here. Keep digging.
Now the 44. The right front, when he came off his pit stall.
Got to look at it.
The right front, there was a spark that came out of the wheel.
When you jacked it up, the pedal came back. When you dropped it, the pedal fell back to the floor. The left front. And like a rotor's come off it or something.
Upper left, take a look. The guy's talking.
Let's look at it and see if we can't fix it on pit road. All right. Everybody would get this race. I sped right there because I ain't having brakes. Sorry about that.
So now they bring the National Guard Chevrolet back to
Like
the
left
attention
front.
of the over-the-wall crew.
Jack the left side up, take the tires off. Look at it.
Pidge is over on the right side.
Rick Pigeon is motioning that it's a hub. He's talking to Tony Jr. said it's something wrong with the right front hub.
Yeah, when they came off of pit road, a spark flew out from the right front. There you have it. Calipers broke. So as grand as the 2008 season started for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and this team, there will be disappointment. There will be
the garage door not opening right there.
what they will remember in 2008.
Back up here. Go straight
the
to
last
the left
lap.
there. Go underneath through the buildings and then take another left. Right there. Straight through the fence there, then hang a left. Keep going straight right there, then a left out here. To go through 2 fences.
Only 16 laps to go. The championship still in the balance. The 99 of Carl Edwards runs third. Jimmy Johnson running fifth. Now with us coming off the racetrack.
16 laps left.
Junior understands. That's it. That's the way the 08 season will end. Jeff Burton 9 laps down. He's scored 41st. We're in the 40th spot. Now, as Dale Jr. is going to park that number 88, we're going to switch over and give you coverage from the 20 of Tony Stewart. We're going to stick with him. He's currently leading, trying to get a win for Joe Gibbs Racing in his final race with this organization. The final laps are winding down. We're going to hear from Dale Earnhardt Jr. Phil's on his way down there. He wants to talk to him if we can. And so he's heading that direction. We are now going to follow the 20 of Tony Stewart. .48 of Jimmy Johnson's going to make his way onto pit road. Again, we're talking about the Sprint Cup Championship.
Down there looking. Just hanging out of line here. We got 40 Carlings on the 17 here.
Mike Kalanoff, the spotter. That's the voice you're hearing. Giving Tony Stewart a little heads up. Kalanoff's going to head back to Matt Kenseth to spot next year. He was there when Matt Kenseth won the championship.
But this time, Smoke, we're coming this time. All you can.
Greg Zipadelli letting him know we're coming onto pit road this time with just 12 laps of racing to go. Tony Stewart trying to get into victory lane one last time for Joe Gibbs Racing. We think there are going to be a few cars that are going to try to make it on fuel. One of those may be that 29 of Kevin Harvick.
Start right now. Right, boys, on the break. Just picking you, Gooch, baby, let's get it. 2.5 seconds of fuel. So when you hear me to Mississippi, you go, okay? But I'm not going to start talking until Gooch gets it in. RPM's up.
A critical pit stop right now for Tony Stewart.
Wheel straight, foot on the brake, be ready to go.
You see in the lower right corner.
Go, all you can.
A fuel-only stop for Tony Stewart. And let's go down. We see Phil is with Dale Jr.
Dale Jr. looked like maybe a hub broke or a caliper, something like that in the right front.
Yeah, we run the brakes got real hot, burnt the wheel bearing up in the right front, and the caliper, or the rotor was moving around, and it broke the caliper eventually. But because the wheel bearing's out of it, I don't think the caliper broke first. I think that broke later, but that's tough, man. We're running good, and especially right there, we kind of got the car back underneath us, and we're moving forward a little bit and having some fun tonight. I wish we could have finished because we worked real hard, and it's the last race of the year. We won't be behind the wheel for a while, and I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, that car was wicked fast at times, wicked fast.
Yeah, we were good. We worked on it, and we had I liked the track. We had a good line we were running. And I just want to thank everybody at Hendrick for all they did this year. I want to thank everybody for working so hard for this team. And I really appreciate it. And I look forward to next year and getting after it.
I know. We appreciate you, buddy, as we told you before the race, and have a great off season.
Yeah, I will. Thanks. Just appreciate everybody who works at Rick's. It's awesome to be there. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
So Dale Jr. off the racetrack. He'll probably end up 41st. Is his finishing position. Tony Stewart running 16th right now. Up in front, it's the 17 of Matt Kenseth, the 99 of Carl Edwards. David Reagan runs third. Fourth is Kyle Busch. Fifth is the 07 of Clint Boyer. It looks as though there are going to be a few that are going to try to make it. See if they can get there on fuel. Right now, the 99 has to gamble. The 48 is running 21st. Scored a lap down. So the final lap of the 2008 season on the verge of completing an amazing season for Jimmy Johnson. Could he win his 3rd straight championship to put him in the same category as Cale Yarborough, the only other driver to accomplish that feat? Right now, Tony Stewart came onto pit road. They did a splash of fuel to ensure that they could make it. There are cars in front of him that are going to try to go the distance. Matt Kenseth out front. Carl Edwards runs second. Barring any problems in 2 more laps, Jimmy Johnson will be assured of the championship. There are 6 cars that are at least 4 laps down. If we get to under 4 laps to go in this race, that would mean Jimmy Johnson's worst finish would be 37th, and that would ensure him a championship. Tony Stewart still digging. Bill Elliott just behind him in the 21. That's 4th position on the racetrack. So in case some of these cars start running out of fuel as we get down to the final laps, Tony Stewart needs to go by him. When the leader crosses the start-finish line the next time, it will be official. Jimmy Johnson will win the 2008 Sprint Cup Championship. Again, 4 laps of racing remain. When there's 3 to go, Jimmy Johnson will be your champion. Kenseth in the 17 slows. Looks like he's out of fuel. The 10, we're racing him for position. As we run 15th, he's in 14th. 3 to go. Jimmy Johnson, your 2008 champion. Who will win the race? Carl Edwards is slowing. He's run out of fuel. Carl Edwards cannot win this race. Two to go. Tony Stewart gets by the 10 of A.J. Allmendinger. He moves to 14th. You see the cars, some slowing, getting on to pit road. We're up to 13th. David Reagan still scored in front of us. The white flag went in the air. Carl Edwards, he's slowing down to save fuel. He's not out of fuel, he's trying to save fuel. He had a 13-second lead over David Reagan. Now it's just a 10.5-second lead over the 29. A valiant effort for Carl Edwards. Carl trying to do all he can to win the championship. Carl comes across the start-finish line. He wins the race, but he will not win the championship. An amazing run for Carl Edwards, winning the nationwide race yesterday, and now comes home the winner of the Cup race. He did everything he could. He led the most laps. He won the race. Tony Stewart comes home in 9th. A great run for Tony Stewart, but an amazing season comes to an end. Jimmy Johnson is your 2008 Sprint Cup champion. And a reminder, there will be continued coverage on their channel tonight. Jimmy Johnson and that entire Lowe's Motor Speedway or Lowe's team On channel 798, they will have continued coverage, championship coverage, right here on NASCAR Hotpass. They're celebrating again in the 48 teams pit stall. They've done it once again. Tony Stewart with an impressive run, unofficially 9th. He had to come down for a splash of fuel. That was all that it took to ensure that he could make it the entire way. We're going to back up. We're going to talk about the 88 of Dale Jr. We started the day with him back in 22nd is where he started. A real close call just in front of us at 24 and 84. Getting together. Nothing came of it. Then Dale Jr. found his groove. Started moving forward and passing cars. On pit road, they tried a two-tire stop. The car stalled. The team was pushing him while they were trying to start it into a crew member for Scott Speed's team. And then, after getting mired back in the 20th spot, so difficult to get by the traffic. Our Pennzoil Ultimate Pit Stop, the two-tire stop. Oh, it was a two-tire stop for Dale Jr. when they made a great run to get out in front. And then look at that, a close call right behind him. Then the mechanical problems. It was that rotor that was glowing. They found out a broken caliper. The hub had heated up. And so as it was wobbling around, the caliper breaks on the right front, and that ends the night and the season for Dale Earnhardt Jr. His teammate will be celebrating his 3rd Sprint Cup championship. Carl Edwards is celebrating winning the race and finishing 2nd in the points championship this year. A great run for Carl Edwards. He did all he could do, but Jimmy Johnson just had a better run through the chase. You see the Lowe's guys coming over, giving their congratulations to Carl. What great competitors. And look at this. The Lowe's guys are actually going to push that 99 car toward victory lane. That's a class act right there. Office Depot guys coming up now. They'll grab the car. Giving their congratulations to Carl. So Carl's celebration will begin. They'll celebrate the winning of the final race, the 36th race of the 2008 season. You see Jimmy Johnson stopped on the backstretch as that celebration will start very soon. Welcome to the Polaris post-race show here on NASCAR Hotpass, exclusively on DirecTV. An eventful day for not only Dale Earnhardt Jr., but also Tony Stewart, as we jumped on board with him with about 10 laps to go. Our king of the crew has to be the entire 88 team tonight.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Tony Jr. and all the crew for a good year. We'll just have a good race here today and cinch it up and come back next year and really put a spanking on them boys. Rick kind of beat me to it, but I just wanted to celebrate things for all year. It's awesome to be with such a good team. Got so many good guys, building all these great relationships with you guys, and it makes me look forward to next year and the next year and the next year and however long I can stick around.
So the entire crew is our king of the crew. Great inspirational words from Rick Hendrick to start off. And you see Dale Jr. out talking to the team members. It's Billy chatting with there. Phil Parsons, it's been a great 2008, and we're very thankful that we've been able to enjoy this relationship with the 88 team and Hendrick Motorsports.
I'll tell you, it's been incredible working with these guys, from Dale Jr. to Tony Jr., all the guys on the crew in the pits. They have been so accommodating. Everything we've ever asked, they've been able to give us and more. And we just want to thank them for all they do. We talked to Dale Jr. and thanked him personally, and certainly Tony Jr., but really everybody, Hendrick Motorsports, all the PR staff. We want to wish Amy some luck. Amy Walsh, our PR person, as she goes off into a new endeavor within Hendrick Motorsports. We want to wish her luck, and really want to thank all the viewers, too. We've had a great time this year in 2008, and they're going to be back better than ever in 2009. We appreciate them tuning in, and hope they enjoyed it, and can't wait for 2009.
2009 just around the corner. We talked about it, 87 days until the Daytona 500 for 2009. You see Dale Jr. laughing and joking with the guys. Nothing they could do. It got a little bit warm on the right front. The brakes heated up, and we had problems with that right front hub, and then broke the caliper. So that ended the 2008 season. Thank you so much for joining us here on NASCAR Hot Pass. We will see you in 2009.
People crying in the streets when they're starving for a meal to eat, when they simply need a place to make their beds. Right here underneath my wing, you can rest your head.
Buzz, you there?
Day when you need your brothers and sisters to care. I'll be right here, citizen soldiers, holding the light for the ones that we died from the dark of despair, standing on guard for the ones that we shelter. We'll always be ready, because we will always be
Earnhardt Jr., driver of the Amp Energy National Guard Chevrolet. And you're watching my channel on Hot Pass exclusively on DirecTV.
Moving day is here, the most dreaded of days. Packing, unpacking, your mind in a haze. DirecTV knows how stressful moving can be, so we make keeping your entertainment both easy and free. For uninterrupted service of the shows you like best, just leave the dish behind and we'll handle the rest. Simply dial 877-616-MOVE and we'll throw in 3 months of HBO Stars and Showtime for free.
Hi, I'm Joanna Cotton. Don't miss my concert this month on the 101, only on DirecTV.
It's all part of the DirecTV concert series on the 101.
NASCAR Hot Pass is brought to you by Polaris, the world's toughest ATVs.